A jealous demon may appear as a supportive angel. An open enemy is better than a false friend. Some black women think having a big ass is a career. Beyonce's net worth is $850 million with 22 Grammys and over 100 million album sales, and still forgive Jay-Z when he cheats, and you with only 2 panties won't make us rest. I think it is time for us to start dating by qualification. We cannot have a degree and get heartbreak from an ordinary SSC holder. It's highly unacceptable. My brother, relax. That girl you are begging to accept you is also begging another guy not to leave her. We are all beggars. Thank you very much, my brother Ricky.
That lumba here, a Shamiba America, USA, Minya baby and TSA Unity Radio.
Yani Adamuno, Worcester Bontenso, Obiet, Unity Radio. Yani Adamuno, Worcester Bontenso, Obiet, Unity Radio.
Unity Radio, the voice of the people. Tema futu sam kakre wa supreme. Yo kofi, oh man ya woman, oh man ya mama. Beni baby ako, wacha ta ya wareni. Onsom, wanini pa, kasa dipa wofe oye. Yamo yembera ye, ebe ya ifuyana. Oh man ya woman.
Sikani bredo wafa the empowering so yes na hunyabusu afaya mamwachema mwakwa ba high Unity Radio 103.9 ebraso sound openso ye bedi nkomo ye fa ho adwene na ye hwe ye my Ghana nso ayefiri mu nsam a etwaguo na ye dwendwene ho na wode de ba na mso de de ba na ye pa o man sibre ne o man no kanko anopai ahobrase mu a no na ye se join yen na ye nyina yen kamom na ye nye na enye fefefe Sasitre be yi ne betumpon a ifiri ye ne ara wa wo de meje no wo ye wa fam de na me so me ye ma fam de se o man ba pa no pepepe na betumi aboa ama o man Ghana atumi aduru ba bia wo sa eduru wa anya wo de ye na ma anya me de ye a ye koya na se ye bai arunti anopa ye hye ye nkomobo nyina ne se ye nyina ye nkamum ya adwene nsusuye mu na ye ntumi enye de beboa ma o man Ghana ye yie Anopa ma ncha me ma me afie sunkwa me ma me Alice kwa me ma me Justina nyina ncha sonko de kwa ma me ma me Agnes Boafo me ma me Agnes Antwi Bosia ko Sanso na me papa kuma club no Mesco papa ne club no Mesco mame mama kuma ne aja kuma munyina me mamu achi anopa Nigiri se onyame adom mo hoye me mame ne me papa no abusuafo amutie anopa nyina Christopher Doche encha sonko kodi ama Frempon aka Osofo Tam Auto Repair CEO Master Danso anopa encha sonko kodi ama wone Ofori and of course Dexon munyina ya mamu achi ekwan sonko so kra Abusuya ne tenten ne tietie nyina ne sa asempa yetia ene titiri wo dwumadie so ye behwe His Excellency President of the Republic of Ghana Nana Addo Akufo-Addo MMDCE is our deba abonten odeba ye na ye ana wanfa ama na ye tema ukopie ho ade esi ho no echen Yakon local NPP party office. Now we'll be playing some of the sound bites for you to hear some of the things the people are agitating and complaining about. But I know that China and Naya Dapon Kessie or Ghana and Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Day Oko news now mucha sun tem ne holiday Kessie and that's a holiday Kessie or Ghana. Yammin chaza. Se who say El Manucho Esha Atadia Yellow na say okoboase so de odisika na eba Goldfields na wa share yellow fe El Manucho watena say that and e be nkomo bebre na ye be hwe omampani Addo Akufo-Addo and omampani Dada Mahama and there was an issue we could not have time to look at to divulge and everybody room na hwe Osofo Owusu Bempah ensem bia okan proud to ye be chi no aka to hodada na ye chi no wie na omampani na Addo Akufo-Addo send delegation eko ho e wose John Boadu kura na di kan frɛ no e wa na hopes na doye na we Canada Japan to America omunyina frɛ no na sanso no omampani Dada Mahama enso sending Nkrumah ko ho say ye nkɔhwehwɛ Owusu Bempah. Now the question I na meni manucho ne wo a wutie be situate ni se uti asem a Reverend Owusu Bempah kan ye no ese na ese fata say ya man panimfo imienu dada ene de oteso wo mo soma Nkrumah ko Owusu Bempah ho is Owusu Bempah justified in the audio na ye be ba mo etie no nsem o kan wo mu no ana. These are many more coming up on the show. Na se manucho share yellow sa makache odisika na eba sikan so de Ghana yesi wo bi na kasa asemonto asemto na bumra no so kra Owusu Bempah be kache se mra no hu anu waye den na we yi nani nti ene manucho so obo no so wa share gold no sky obe kasa because mra hu na mra no be yi nani manu akwaba
yeah
apomboko
boko say we no holiday in Ghana
yeah they enjoy. I hope say mami aba o chele inya ye de ba ko na anu a okeka kekam no is them so chele
obia menim ni bia chele obia menim ni bia no having a chance to see them no say Ghana there these are moments that you appreciate Ghana and like we said Michelle Yellow because you know so many years after independence and our founder he has a lot of beautiful stories to tell us.
Yeah.
And I mean a land rich in gold, rich in a lot of minerals. I mean to be in this doldrums it tells a lot. It tells a lot. For me, it's just a remembrance day to know that now Asabre, a very good morning to him. No, can't say me say, the mistake Africa did was that we thought that minerals, having natural resources, make you rich, but the human resources are what makes a country rich. Because who critically brain only my dear you still be a poor person. I say, if we 100 million or that's so. Exactly. But judicious use, Nipakrono was $10,000. No, that's what makes the person rich. In Africa, a problem here. You natural resources,
your gold, your diamond, now bauxite, everything, petrol,
oil, diamond, every mineral resource that you can think about.
Other countries,
bauxite. You see, I would not be surprised if they say more than 40-50% of the mineral resources and natural resources in this world is situated in Africa. But Africa is not the poorest continent. I mean, in terms of poor, then to tell you that means the human resource who have judicious use of the resources, they are mute, they are close to dead. Intellectually, we are rather being exploited. Some of us are chance of mining sector near the what really pertains there. One of the major mistakes here on the African continent is to Ghana and say we as a country will not mine our resources. You only take royalties from those who mine. Mistake here, no. I don't think America will do that. Obi fi Russia no be two gold and more oil no na more check akrawa. I think that was one of the cheapest contracts I've ever seen. Until at the end of the day, no, onu be to the Canada and Switzerland near there. No, wapeka krama. Edwe mpo ahemfo no. They are fighting for 10%. Say, oh, yeah, I didn't want Nkrumah no. Nanka minya 10%. How does it that work? The place deserves no less than 30-40%. They be adenu go no. Anka ko hinyin ye ko we a omo no mo deserve it, because if I have the resource, you also need it. Na say man farmer wa, who loses? You lose, I lose. You gain, I gain. But unfortunately, we signed very bad val contracts with them. See, I did 10%. We say krona at the end woman are more poor. Now another we say the mineral resource belong to the whole Ghana. It doesn't belong to the place. These are terms I start to say you are having a real look. People should start talking. See our Western region and you gold war Western region been doing near the there's a reason God puts it there, and we are the people sitting on the land. You should be fighting for your own fair share before parity, before equity. Let me say those regions, I don't need to be told. Interesting, I just passed through Obuasi to Kumasi one time. But when the pictures that you see about Obuasi there, you will cry. Woko Takwa, Woko Abosu, Woko Bogoso. These are mining towns, which they've been mining for not less than 50 years. But they are the poorest in terms of human resource, in terms of the people themselves, their lives, their livelihoods. Mititakradam could do an before me crassy. Ankawa wote at the end sono. Ankawa wote so wote throne sono. Woman away poor. So I think that on Kwame Nkrumah's birthday, Africa needs a resurgence, and I'm happy a lot of African leaders are talking. We are alive. No, other places, but they revere him more than Ghana. Ghana crisis and Nkrumah. Guinea, exactly. We call him Museveni of Uganda, also eulogizing him beautifully. Near there, the late Mandela money adie we can't. But Omoma, they were in African mentality in Nkrumah. They were rather imperialist in you see to come and dethrone, push most of these African leaders aside. In on the African continent. How will we grow? We need a new reformation, transformation, revolution of the mind. 100 years from now, our kids will be doing what I'm doing, and they'll be telling the same stories. Say, Africa is rich, and I am poor, and Africa is rich. I think the song has been sung for a long time. It's high time to rather put it to action. That's why some of us believed in some movements that fix the country. But on the more you read about them, politically they've been influenced, they are not really getting it wet. That's how bad it is. You have been told an attack between holding on a version of the way, but I'm not even seeing the vibe. I've been online, I've been trying to talk to people. I'm not seeing it because politically it has been intertwined now. You see, we are getting it difficult to remove the rose from the thorns. So I mean, this one is sorry for me person. I've really been sad for our continent. Kwame Nkrumah said, we say Kwame Nkrumah never died. Some of us never saw Kwame Nkrumah. But the good dates, DHS books are near Kanyinano. They told a beautiful story about Nkrumah and African unity near there. But then I've been told I've been taken off the books. They are making sure that in the legacies in Nkrumah, the negatives should rather be highlighted. Nobody's perfect. Ubia one pros and cons, but Ghanaians or Africans are really interested in your cons, your negatives. They can't Yammin and blah blah blah, and then they of interest to them. But anka the vision, the motorway that we still talk about today, no Kwame Nkrumah's vision. I remember those times. The anti-Nkrumah sentiment said that why should you do a double lane? It was done in the 50s. How many cars were in Ghana at that time? Or just a double lane, 20 kilometers of double lane from Accra to Tema, so that it will be you connect easily because that's a harbor city and it's a capital city. So many years down the line, they had the bitumen here, and it was a concrete road. Civil engineering is very expensive, but it's the best because you don't need the bearing capacity. Ground in yet the Nkrumah, the concrete road will be able to sustain itself because it has its own internal strength, reinforced strength. That is what they did. And how many roads in Ghana are concrete? Asphaltic roads now, how many of them are functioning well? The more you think about it, the more you have to know that if you have another Nkrumah, a second Christ of a sort, Africa will be more well advanced. People tell you are ambitious now. The European Union, it was started small, but they started. Ghana, Guinea, Mali, go and read about them. We should have started from somewhere. We read about ASU, African Students Union in the US. Most of Nkrumah's mates became presidents or became heroes in their countries. If these people had that the impetus to really dream this big, and that's 10 crap up. If 10 African nations were able to come together, I'm sure you could have done the United States of Africa. What makes America great? You do America, then you read about it, then you begin to understand why they are great. 50 states, 50 countries. Now, one country called the United States. So everything you do in Ghana, it is times 50 in America. There are more people in New York than the whole Ghana. So it tells you that the number of people that we are talking about, Nipa Yeka, if over 30 million, 40 million, we tell ourselves 25 to 30 million. Number we don't even know our population, we don't even know our working class, we don't know even this. There are more cars in America than number of people in Ghana. So it tells you that for me, I see it as a watershed moment. Anytime it's Nkrumah's birthday, we should rather do introspection. It doesn't call for celebration. It calls for the mistakes that we've done as a continent and begin to regroup and use the ghost of Nkrumah to really move forward. What are his rudiments? What are the things that he was fighting for? Were they positive? Could Africa unite? Could we get this? Maybe you've passed that stage. The anti-European sentiments in there are killing, and the pro-European sentiments, and they manage to divide us beautifully. Togolese doesn't feel that it's Ghana or Unia. Ghana who said who said they are two distinct people. We'll be from Miami, we'll be from Alaska.
Adena Kano, Togolese, now sign Kano, Ivorian. Unka within even Ghana.
It's that worse. I agree with you. I've opened it up too much.
That kind of division, stupid division.
And then I was in China, Sichuan, Obifi, Guangzhou, Obifi, Sichuan, opposed two distinct people. One about their color, their culture, their way of life. They're two different distinct, but they see themselves as Chinese. And the police in Mongolians and they Chinese for. But they manage to really have a common unity that this is us. We are all Chinese. But yet together, just like you said, sentiments from anyone who say on Nkrumah and they are two. Why should we do this to ourselves? And this is how west we've come. And artificial borders. Ghana, first time I'm saying, I was driving on the middle baby, I'm catching up, say, na Pennsylvania went for. I was saying, Virginia, you do Pennsylvania. And I'm saying, what will I see? Yababa Grochem said, this is a signboard. We pen a chair division.
Yeah.
Lies say you were mapping so
welcome
just for.
Welcome to be a Pennsylvania.
Rhode Island. Welcome to Connecticut. Those lines we see on the drawing at the end is just for administrative borders being an obia draw. But they are not on the ground.
Ghana the same.
No, and trying to like Togolese Ghana near Diano. Yeah, Diana Manako.
No, say Diano Kadam say country to country. To say US ni Mexico. Yeah. Two different countries.
I agree with you perfectly. Maybe Diana say maybe the import is not coming.
Yeah.
American, you United States now. Across African, once American map now, who said they are divisions. So imagine so that's South Africa.
But the entire America, the entire America said the entire America, the Nchichi say all the 50 states are put together as one country, just like Ghana, 16 regions in one country. But when you are going to be a Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, any other, you see there are.
No, the reality I'm trying to tell you is that we didn't need those artificial borders. We could have been one. We could have also been one and develop more.
Manu, I don't think saying Chichemunu alone no crash should be a hindrance. Because so share so to me develop when it is bigger. You should be able to develop when you are small, when you are divided into smaller groups. I think more often than not, your problem one has to do with our mental fortitude. The way you talked about mental slavery from Mrofu. I was listening to video be now me say the be show cry. I think that time no phone no WhatsApp na amesi up. Na omoka say Mrofu they were in a conference and saying say world one may feed the percentage of minerals are in Africa. So let's make sure we create confusion amongst them. We create days so that they'll be poor. And they'll bring us omoniomano na yenye to me into unsha said ya wukano. If we are say and minerals in for the most part, part of the world. So, but the question then is say a DM for so yenya and at the sad cry manucho on top of it all. Kakra no kranswa yenya no swa. Only few people and every any be mu bre any be mu sofa any be mu to me show school. Any be mun to me fedra no crancy table so mama any be mu Martin Riasi school. So in America say even if we were 50 states together, nasenka mindset. Mindset. America is not rich because they are big. America is rich because of the mindset.
Prudent use of the head.
Prudent use of the head. And resources.
Yes.
They are unselfish. The country takes care of the people who are vulnerable, who cannot take care of themselves. they help them. Now, no, I'm happy you brought up this topic because and then Memorial Day we'll come back to. And now, no, me share Akufo-Addo mango when he obey a video be Los Angeles.
Yeah, LA. Yeah, I think I watched you.
And I'm out for blasting the power.
Yeah, he said a lot of.
I'm out for Gina Temper.
Yes, it was
bad. Fix the country, and then what for play? I be do America. Be Chicago, was it Chicago, right?
Yeah.
I be here more that street. But I can't also on any number on any video. Them sort of Nkrumah and chess and so there because Nkrumah before everybody sleeps on the street. Now you're not a pet.
Oh yes.
The government will provide a dime for Omo, but
because shelters, because lifestyle.
Because so Omo kodemwa, Omo nya kwenya and no Omo no enya nyoma Omo pet. So they prefer to sleep on the street.
Yes.
What me call Worcester State? I did housing.
That's why people
how your communication they make you do everything.
Yes.
Me even though my field of area was journalism communication.
Oh yes.
I did housing.
You have to have
knowledge. And I did a big project on
you see,
homelessness people.
It was a 4-year course. Instead, they will let you learn.
So you don't
just know everything.
You don't just sit somewhere say the Ghana for no and yes and
people use like
Ghana a more be them free.
Yeah.
And even the people you went to interview, they told you say I buy more food stamps. I buy more way. Everybody who sleeps on the street in America, and you're not a pet
choice.
And you're not a pet because you know now you're addicted. So could that section 30 and I say government house anymore. You are regulate
controlled.
Gated community. Yes. By time say you should be home. By this you should be that. And they don't want that. They want to be on the street and be drinking and having access to drugs.
Hungry free men. They don't want to.
They want to be free.
Yeah.
Until when you for camera, Los Angeles, Chicago, say, and American street. And only namna. Only be a video documentary. No, as a sense, now those people are there by their own choice.
You see, upon this time people use words like Genia, you say you don't want it because the more you think about
it, you are a journalist.
A lot of people in Ghana listen to you.
You are a journalist. What I say, you are a journalist. And even the Constitution of America, freedom to basic amenities, to say housing, to say food, to say other things, education.
Yes.
You will never. The Constitution make provision for every citizen of this land.
Yes.
I just say school no crowd won't mean kasa unko. You have to go out kopim say be a college and I bet to me kasa. But one thing unko crowd minimum your high school. So it is who as journalists also shares now they incorporate that into your video. But you don't just come and do video so they reback to you, so they fight you be
political undertones underneath.
No, but you don't do that. Maybe point in say if you want to do a documentary, say your homelessness people in America, it is true, but you have to also make a notation in your video.
Yes.
Narration as
bring the Constitution. From that's why Manasseh Munaya, the people listen to them. No, but Monsona, people have been coerced to hate them.
The narration of your video, you say, Uncle Fono Mudakwa home, I am pass on Mudakwa home, but Omudakwa home by their choice. Omudakwa home by their choice because Nkrumah Constitution, Obi or your Nkrumah Nibia Niwa, so Pebe Biada, Nampa, it is established on Yajuma, Untimin Chiana Danka, Untimin Shanua, a bind the Bashana man a dabonting, but a no sema unity. Omo pesa omo be den omo kwakoshe aban dan mu na restricting no so be feel by this time so you say e be okra a gated community.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen some. Last time I had a chance to see one.
And they don't like that. They don't want to be controlled. They don't want to be controlled.
Air condition, they say they make them very comfortable. They don't want.
You know,
I came because I didn't want to forget. People like Akufo-Addo man more a huge following. You know, they show you. Ghana no car, no be officer. People I take advantage of semi-literate people to poison them. Because why wouldn't crowd so really?
Oh, okay. My info into Jakra now. Yamami Alex Kwa or Shrewsbury.
Oh,
Alexa. Nti say Alexa no DT. And then the audio by demonstration send on Facebook ni YouTube ni WhatsApp mama for because so I was a baby anybody bring Monica say
yes
so Lincoln Village and the radio your frequency in Drew. It is a person Unity Radio all our shows and Anopa Bosuo everything. Na say we drive wo Worcester there, ubenya wo fie Worcester ben ubenya, but mo Lincoln Village echioni holding area hono. Munya, all you've got to do is to get Alexa.
Yes.
Unya Alexa.
Ubenye be $20,
$20. Ubenye be ato Alexa. And one so beka say Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester.
Yes.
Kai say Unity Radio Dawson. Inti say okay Unity Radio nko you might. Inti fa Worcester na ka ho. And one so beka say Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester.
Nedem.
Yeah. Ti me mami Alex Cross say I am now listening through Alexa, okay?
Yes.
Ti wakoto na Alexa. And odi ti to Alexa, I say Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester. Yeah. Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester everywhere you are. Now
you are less than 3 seconds now, but you don't even need to touch it.
Yeah.
What the man Alexa play Unity Radio Worcester.
You don't have to do anything.
No, Unity Radio Worcester. Now manicho kasak big but you see, on moments like this, if
and the Memorial Day, until say a ranting, na a chanting, na a kikam. So Akufo-Addo, I think say you are one of the journalists now boy Juma. Who share Mikase Odo River, right?
Yes.
You are doing a fantastic job, but sa video we are yen wo Chicago ni die Kofi minua no from Otech FM minimum ye adwuma wo Kumasi. It was a big mistake. If not a big mistake, I would say it was incomplete.
Incomplete, incomplete. The reality is that people are there, but why are they there? You need to do proper, sensible investigative journalism.
It wasn't full. The video was simply incomplete.
Yes,
because among for that who America, Worcester. So we call Queen's baby family health hono.
Yes. Queen Street one.
Yeah, Chandler Street.
Yeah.
We say Queen Street na kati to Chandler. Hono nyina. Ubehu amo. Wouldn't the omo ye. So if they see police coming, no mo America.
They even know what they are doing is wrong.
No, we yeah, because I have some police who say solicit car.
It's illegal.
Oh yes, old driver now to come now who some for the Jakwanwa. Yeah, ready omo ye. Omo say car ba. No mo suspect say car near police abon so mo dani omo. No mo de omo ade na omo de say Canada. I show mo nim bi say na so mo ko.
Yeah.
I know the police ba no muja.
They should tell you they know it is wrong to beg, to solicit.
People beg in America, it is true. People sleep on the street in America, it is true. But it is their choice.
Yeah.
It's a moment let's pressure our leaders to do the needful.
Yes.
No money the babu tema mufono. Ghana me ni say obi to on amane dan say o watch wuntimi twa dan kwa e wodan ka dem na ubeba be dafie be 8 or 9 anko bi nye.
Yes.
Say e ba no sa na yempanifo. Yeah, yempanifo no ye wie. So yempanifo no ye wie. Na say omo ye
Nankofo yes sir.
Nankofo so omo be da kwan ho a omo wie omo adwuma. Then we will not blame our leaders. Now because America and homeless people na said the amount for picture no yes you are wrong. People are sleeping on the street by their own choices. So you have to add that in the video. Now you penny for yes now be na video now no incomplete as how they fight it. Chili Jonas money or say we should fix the system or we should make Ghana work.
Yeah.
What is it?
But if I decide to talk, I will have unpalatable words for you.
No, have palatable words.
No, it doesn't make sense. You see, palatable words, you don't close this thing beautifully. What he did, when you access to visas to come to this country, to come and do half-cooked stories. I was here, half-cooked stories. You remember how that coaches, me sure. So far, UK, or mobile welfare system is better than America. UK is far better because a welfare country, half communities. I say, but I say capitalists. The more you do, the more you gain near there. But UK, no. I got to UK, me who madman on the street, and they told me some rehab. UK rehab systems now. They give them money. UK is even better. Trust me. That's why national health now. NHS, you get free, close to free. Once you are born in America, you don't need to do insurance. If we are born a British, we have insurance. The system gives you insurance from birth. Over hospital IBB referral. Me do one.
The point in it,
when he comes it's sheepish. You don't have to use good words for him. Adioye say when you visa, more visa, go to America. They come and lie through your teeth. Why have stories say Obida Kwanwo, New York in Texas, Ghana, Yewe. It doesn't make sense. Or the honor because of what? Master theory of needs. Wakwa Yammin diner on Opera de rent to be UK. Yammin diner or demon. No, they are called rent to be none of that bunting. You want to finishing. They decide to be there. Nobody in UK or your British, you see, road, you will be a man, your friend road on the from Rhode Island. Or say being born British is a winning lottery on your first day of birth. No British should ever struggle in this world. Sana mo di ti omkrom wonum. We are Britain nkwa dia. There's no way we can say we need dan de, we need biane obedi. To the extent that pets, even more pets cry more sika. UK, that is how good it is. You decide to keep a dog, we bet me $60, £60 every week. So the better the animal or crime and our general. That's what they even do there. It's some of these videos. And this is one because you are well informed. Opontian really ranting. Other some of them, the truth is not there. It's done for viewership, for when are there. Why will you do that? Yet here kasi you crown yenya at least warfare system. Obi wake to KMA or a Ghana ni. Oh, bese be a company me 200 Ghana. They will beat the person and throw him out. Me young boy na me see me shoemaker. Me ko KMA and kempe bear 500 Ghana cedi mamias loan. Our country does not support such very innovative systems. Baba Nkrumah here, who be a company, you know how much they'll even be petting you, begging you to. So when such people come here and they have cameras in front of them and they are saying some of those things, oh yeah. Na ka ya Ghana na America homeless wo nti abane ye you are politics of elitism, plutocracy and am Ghana no mo asese mo no mo begua no mo chele no mo guase mo babaka Ghana. You should start getting sensible, and journalists are expecting a lot of decorum. Fourth arm of state and Kamuna Esamo tell you the true story. Uba such a story. Initially now when you say, oh, this is American Constitution, no American should do the blah blah. Even green card holders can enjoy the same right. We American we are waiting and say. But this is what is happening on the street. So let's see, why do they get themselves in search of some of these predicaments? Minister Nkrumah prison. And Kabaka say, I don't know, a citizen should be in prison. Yeah, when you misbehave, there should be corrective measures for you. And as you said, there's a limit to which you can be helped. You can't tell me that if a fool decides to be on the street, the police should be chasing the person all the time. But at least there are systems which is working for everyone. It is all bad, video say, are you helping? These are people we praise and we worship in Ghana. Yeah, we have 1,000K views, but people don't want to listen to wisdom. That's why I trust them. Why would man rush to be here? Because a system that is catering. Or because heaven, heaven. Because you don't understand. What's no, but the point is, Yempese Beka will be secret. But Kofi, me no say, Nimia Virginia, or Edoha. I don't know, so take Ghana. You see, we are
only worried. Yeah, Babetina Nkrumah, eh? Yaba Nkrumah, Manucho. Yesi uko bi krum na ko hu ade a efa na odi bia eden akọ krum. Ghana and to me overnight intended to be America. Progressively, yes, we could kakra say yempanimfo no manage your resources judiciously. Yempanimfo no mo a pesamin kuminya efri o mafam yempanimfo no ma fonfa efri o mafam nanka omo yusu o manage japade no said ye wo senka omo yusu no a anka Ghana ni problem. But Ghana problem no aye pesamin kuminya ene fonfa irrespective of which political party is in power. Obiaba omo fan say they have the right to the resources of the country through contract inflation, sikawia breach of procurement. Na ye inflate contract na your friend is saying auditor general sika de be koso mo fanya ade na ye di, nothing gets done. Obia anyo obia hwe. Bas branding, excavator selling, and one say yo no be a co sa yenye hwe tomu betena so no mo dia. And the sad aspect, and he say and central for na wo man just like you rightly said, I was enkomu speaking truth to power. Hwe yetena ha na ye kasa na ye bo oban aban bi achi a, the essence is say ordinary Ghanaian no aban no be de ye ama wo a wutie yen unua bi otebrekum unua bi otebode bere pro me maame me nua no mamuti ochiri krom of my so ajo so kwa mo ti krom a chance jache omo German South omo ganza afie kuma
yes
omo Eastern region video baya omo ti nuase nanado region ti nuase Cosco, so that resources will be used judiciously to help such innocent kids. So by central for so by I don't know reasons known to them, all they do is to try to fight those fighting for the good cause of Ghana. The omo ya no the omo ya no my sa ni ama we board of director ni aye we board of chairman ni a board member ni aye you say ni a fakuntina say ni a bomb those fighting because Kofi-Addo wa babrochira videos you never did a video of homelessness until Chune Jonas. Any other people started fighting for the government to do the right thing.
We deserve better. I'm more fighting and say we deserve better as Ghanaians.
All they are doing.
Now for camera,
I'm not a proponent of insult. Muamunim say atemdidie de debi sabi twere no kura kasa yemfa ni die matumi esi ho.
Na twere na so say kwasia.
No, but say me dia me niatem me policy no.
Na say twere na asem na woka.
You can speak the truth. And the truth will be more like insult, more than insult to the person.
But tell the trebe, Muna said, trust them now, so Kwasia womb, Jesus will be Kwasia.
Jesus will be Kwasia.
Oh, yeah, they are fools. He told them they are fools.
Jesus.
No,
Ibrahim.
Oh, Jesus said, yeah, but
some many Jesus in Yepe.
Now, what share?
So, but maybe a better channel. Missing Yepe,
rhetoric.
Yeah. So
I agree. Sometimes insulting take over the story. So I mean, we need to brand ourselves.
So my point is good Ghana. It's very sad. So put pressure on the leadership to do the rightful things. Muya civil service crana chrono a day in a journalist. What do you people do to help? Civil servant ya moyem penifo ya muso mu diska ya mu nyina ya monamfo fo mu kwa ne abebo envelope amamo mo ba no na mo so ma sisa stories na no krese se mo ka na me maame me nuanom me nana emofra innocent people lies o mo tin krase sabi ebi mu kra hu anyina mahoden da se nyina mahoden light
yeah light brace bra da no pe brace bra base bra
yeah na me pe I don't know who here.
Yeah, I've been looking for
one boy
me ho. Yeah, I thought I had it on radio.
So,
that story now.
Ebi mo hokra sebi me say some catch us here kro bi mu a ye kwa me see light kro mu.
I remember with your wife she had to cry. She had to virtually cry.
Me see kai won hu nyina ye ba na esisanka ye gas cry bi as na ye dos na ye gas cry be san akwan so a kai nya scan top it because we have to virtually dove every money on us to the people.
People are worse off than even animals living in this country.
I'm telling you, me say ko hu ebinum life a uko hu ebinum abrabo mu timu a so one share ya so you be emotionally
charge of sentimental
ubesu time bia ubesu time me what I do me call Nkrumah, you know what I did?
Tell me.
What I did ni say me compare such people to myself. Me bisa me who say couldn't this have been me? And from so be no maye and from so maye ni say ebi omo maame mo ebetena ho family. My mother could have gone to such chrono and also gave birth
before.
You say
I've had that experience before.
My mother could have also gone there to farm and give birth to me. Na makaho. Inti safo no munya Ghana for. Safo no munya nipa. Safo no munya lighter enye. Safo no mudi omunya oman na japade no bi. Adwuma mo yebo oman no kriaye ne ade omo ye no. De omo de osabi omo tie enwuram eye fonto omunya nipa. Such people don't deserve to have fair share of the national cake. Na nipa fight said here the leadership me know mo central for Mugu Ghana. More than 90% munim say corruption adokro yaban, corruption adokro public service, corruption adokro ministers. Krono ne adinkwa na ekoso munim. Aden and Cananado danko Akufo-Addo
MMDCE.
What's the sound over 90% of the saying?
A lot.
I don't know where you are ready. And can be out yesterday offer idea.
Piano manu.
Munim all these things say be break chronon kwan omubo. Even district assembly common fund there baso mufanye district no it doesn't go as it should. Why would have Nanado changed about 90% of them? Obi fight obi ko. You see, I always say Trini Jonas videos are all me support them but never be inaccurate.
Oh yeah.
Nkrumah and free exaggerations. But I mean, what matters to me, the essence of the video, and say, pushy and penning for to do the needful, so that obi ote Nkrumah crass, obi ote body bria pro, obi ote efiekuma, obi ote just like you said takwa. Me call Seshi. One Seshi, one of the biggest farming. Oh yes, farming. Yeah. Me call Seshi also. I was then Presby YPG, also district youth secretary, and a core presbytery conference. Manucho, I tell you, you know, sometimes obi oha intina dynamic catcher say, "Yem pen in front, a binum oha omo ehu ya da, omo intene krasi da, ya mo nkwa fuom a me yamfa neoma nso mu titi so po national, ya so am ye fuom neoma atia gwankratia ha, e wona na ye ba fuom, papa fu ye ba na ye so neoma
sanante.
Now Nantina better. Sata my bufo. Who's a bufo? Yeah, one crash, sub one crash school now. Yes, opposite. Yeah, and Omkutu Anya. Ne side say. It's near from Abu Junction. Now a hono Nakaro, won't me, baby, papa for more car crank to go. Working part. Yeah, the boy cry a bufo. A bufo be char quite called him. It's in it to me the car, no quack, see baby, Mutu, man, you are no packing. Now, baby, from baby, Nantiacon. Massa, yet tie with your man, a bar, pay bisio. You do one papa see there be a honey, exactly. Now, Ada, dear son. You do one papa and so you choose you. Ukowa tie
when the landing be about Joe Kakra.
Massa, Ukowa tie. Ya break.
They make you stronger. I mean,
ya break. Until when you have gone through such stages of life, now you need unim said ya dear here dear a hochere. Is it here? So, you know, I don't know the background of Kofi, but at least minimum Kofi from Half region. Yeah. Before you came to Tech FM and started making headway. It's more national. That's why I cherish my former head of stores, Kosi Jenfi. Yeah. So Muna Mutesa upon national na sabi young woman to see so. And then mo benyinya position, benyinya following, menipa tiemo. Mo betumi akasa ma power asheki. Monane, ya compromising.
Poodles. I mean, just being remote.
Compromising. Yeah. Just look at somebody like Kwame Sefakai, my own mentor. Yeah. He's Kwame can Omubia get into radio. Oh, yes. Sometime Kwame.
I remember Radio Gold to Peace.
And then Kwame shows what goes on. Yeah. What goes on?
Yes.
The Memorial Day, and then I was looking at some of their stories. Even Guinea for Okra, a celebrity. Kwame Nkrumah,
more than us.
Guinea. Yeah. They saw a leader who was a visionary.
Exactly. They even made him a life president at a point in time that he had to decline.
They saw him.
That he had to decline now there. I mean, the more you read about them, I mean.
What you want to say?
Yes. Yeah,
they can't even talk about stories. Kronone Katasisheba. You don't even hear about them. They will come and sit there and talk about
even Tisana the guts sure working in some Mununia, they say it without fear or favor. I'm not sure most of the words you not allow on your show. You should listen to them. Those big stations are.
I was very disappointed. Oh, say Akufo-Addo, you are doing a great show. Why? I mean, to some extent, you are trying to help the helpless. Yeah. But Obi say, "O mine yan na fix it. Emma o think crassy sabi." Yeah. What they say about crying. O level no high.
Oh yeah. I chat 2 months. We are not
minister. Be officer. Says in your man. Oh man. Just by phone call because you're slow. Yeah. You have power. You sit. Oh yeah. The microphone.
10K views now.
But Obi oti Nkrumah crassy. Yeah. Obi oti bayere bre pro. Obi ote Nkrumah efiekuma ekwe mamia bakra ono ye nesa oye just opese obi ejuma keke e frustrating na ma you know sometimes people suffer. Systems don't work, processes don't work. Now be fix the country now be push and pen for now so for video see all the way to Chicago say how crani Hollywood uti the Osaka hani Hollywood just some few you Hollywood na man for the dakwa. Yes. Did you? And the sad aspect when you interview the people they told you they get government assistance. Ghana obi tikwa hu dakwa hu amoma na duane. Nkrumah obi homeless by the person's choice. Go and read the amendments to the constitution on housing policies. because they'll be regulated. Sometimes say they don't like it. They want their freedom.
Yeah. And nobody can.
Me housing as my project at Worcester State on my final year.
Yes.
Yeah. Central for more Ghana. Starting speak truth to power. That is the only way. That's one thing I like about America. No matter how good Joe Biden feels he's doing, go and listen. And I say I saw one tweet and now my chin because until I thought I saw a tweet from him and there was Okasawa UN
General Assembly
UN. Yeah. He posted a tweet with him the amount for Kachero. Obi said, Mr. President, this is not what we are expecting from you.
Yes.
Look at this picture. Oko Haiti, Haiti border. Yes, a man for temple. And almost America.
Yes.
And poster said, I expected this to be happening under Trump.
Yeah.
Not your government.
Exactly. These are the
this
downsides.
Is America.
The
this is a country. A man for Joe Biden buying it. But people will still look at your downfall, your loopholes, things happening that you might not even know.
That's
no man can tell us we didn't even expect this to happen under your presidency.
I agree. That's critical. At the end of the continuous improvement, because no system is 100% at full. And some chef, you are the ones to really give us the other side of the stories too. Because
and then when you did Memorial Day,
they do reverence. They do. That's all they want. But that reverence to be given to it by leadership, no, they don't want it. They don't want to give that reverence.
When I watched that video, I was very disgusted.
Oh, yeah.
And Nipa na Akufo-Addo man in the video now, and also a resident of Chicago, say, maybe was what Nkrumah over 21 years.
You know, more often political inducement, where they stand influences their way of thinking. Or America, Grandpa, this is what he loves. Hypocrisy. Was selling the conscience because he wants to see the status quo remain.
By per the constitution, Obia right to a dime with the housing.
Of course.
To shelter. They don't
Yes.
Uko New York, it is the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
illegal.
And I'm making
sleeping by the roadside.
Mama State, until I'm used to Queen Street as an example. Yeah, we had some clients. Undi omoya baby a minua ba Matilda or counselor clinician.
Yeah.
Steve Yere.
Yeah.
Odo client no go papa onim. Na your girl be your house. What she did was so better if you hono op a hospital. There be no for so yare because na or you obese. Ntina o fear you managing aduan onum so da
exactly. You can never deny anybody.
It's your neighbors are queens and you and there were some clients I know more or more free who and that day by you and say police car nobody a share. No, my
joy is that they know what they are doing is wrong. And said they are ignorant.
My Ben come and say, so tell Bontain, would that Bontain now ban is the best them no
exactly. And
luxury also on pen
or say illegal to sleep by the roadside. What is illegal to sleep by the illegal?
Me catch us say police for ban no mujan. Almost says can almost solicit scan also say police I know I say
yes.
Who say police ba?
Yeah.
No mujane. Police ni twamu wi are no more savage.
Why will it be possible? Because when him say police in him so shiana you have access to everything.
Who a journalist?
You balance read a balance documentary
because if we so be boy buy chinti no akoye video say Chicago cra close to Hollywood no cra no keka na say ebe Hollywood and homelessness wa ha
and aftermath of that interview when we said the ignorant they also put cameras in front of them and be using it as their basis to rant unnecessary rave say America cry say America cry no you should be better bunting. I mean, I believe even in heaven cry be better bunting.
Housing policy cry PDF by my papa cry by no mama yedi Memorial Day I see a rant because your man in papa and a special guest to join Manucho for us to do the discussions papa Asantibio papa Kwaba the voice we hear but you who face nature
me say me
on your minds out.
Yeah.
Me slow down kakra. Yeah, we'll pick up.
Me who Saturday no bad boy who me na me signal I will Pentecost aluta yi na say
Saturday no because funeral home Anopa the investing call wedding
papa peja mic nim ka na me ntoni
and investing call wedding and him sabe fie na investing call yi 6 na me sabe na investing call Anopa ni esi enu na yi anajo.
Wow.
So as for Saturday there it was from 6 to about 10.
Me who ba aluta yi na say na me ho ba am say Miss Name signal about
yeah, okay.
Mama.
I didn't see you.
Yeah, Mama knew you now.
Great.
Yeah, thanks for honoring our invitation within this shortest period. Anopa I'm from. Because me sure some na course na me say you hear opening.
Yes.
Nimdie 47 now so aba boy na ye nyina ye pushi. Now mind be ya said ye seek TUNEIN kano. Ye nyina na say.
Yep.
It's here that say thanks for coming.
All right. You're welcome.
Now, Papa, quickly, we need to can say Uba na Utia, na ye share Ghana na Memorial Day, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Yes, celebrating now share CPP for Krata. Omode ba ya, almost say aban bia ba. I said Kwame Nkrumah Krumpesa omo paper na legacy. And afin so the Kwame Nkrumah adwina ne kitano. Any no ye developmental oriented. As a journey in ego, or see MPP, NDCU, Omba Obi Anyashi, Yeni Nkwa, and Omo Yentiano Nana Yeshe, because today is Memorial Day in Ghana, and I link the current trend of issues going on in Ghana. Na me kofa, me aminu Akufo-Addo man when in century ni video be here Chicago last. I think my name's last week, but I think I watched the video last week. Say say American said the huno no nyesa na American tie enye bibia na ete said the amanfo ma huno no na ye wo homelessness wo how mo da kwan ho, and he did go there and interview some of them and show with the camera say some people are sleeping under tent and outside and all that. So now my question now maybe is what is the essence of that video? To tell our leaders to keep doing the wrong things they are doing? Say American so bibia anye okay wa ha enti omo kra ye neoma na omo ye na eye ana say what was he trying to achieve? Say bia amanfo portray wrong picture of America to Ghanaians and putting them under pressure ana say. But what made me sad as a journalist in the video was I realized the video was incomplete because we in Century now your documentary and now bibia you have to read about homelessness kakra. Subject now obey no and yet just the interview or capturing people sleeping on the street. As a journalist you have to read into the subject area now obey no kakra now we have foreknowledge and sana what get into so you can say and come and do the video say yes it's true we have people sleeping on the street in America, but this is what their housing policies or the amendment to the constitution or their constitution says about people sleeping outside. Now, my Ghana for no tears, say, eh, omo da bonte choice, any omo pe, and omo de down. So, but when you come and portray a picture, say, oh, American, so homelessness, yes, it is true. People sleep on the street, people sleep outside, people beg outside, but it is their choice because Nkrumah will be our freedom to basic amenities, electricity, heat, a daimuda, a driane. When is provided for every citizen of this country and every person who has green card, legal resident via Nkrumah via emrano ma ho kwan constitution bo ho by say be mo aduane de be mo odan adam ye be mo nsuanom
food crowd they won here green card.
No yeah. So but you don't come and do videos like this to portray to the Ghanaian citizens say oh say America cry and basa na I say me wa we century na wo de any say we pushy ama ye mpanimfo ama oman na ye yie no you are rather suppressing the effort of others. That's how I see it.
Onim ne okay it saddens my heart I reho because when say the omu ye na ti say o can say Judas worked with Jesus for 3.5 years and no betray no okoje bribe no betray no so that rubbishes all that Jesus did. Now Africa no what we do ni say it is wo ye ni ankasa we swallow our own. Na enipa omo ebo omo adwene pose omo be boaye no omo no na ye call omo so to say omo ye criminals, then we devour them.
Yeah.
Well, Kwame Nkrumah say nipa bebre kan ho asema, they don't read and they don't know anything. They are omo abete no omo ka bi. Because me too Kwame Nkrumah was in P6.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So I saw a lot of it.
Wow.
And they printed books caricaturing Nkrumah,
Yes.
say Kankan Yammin, Onoma Pimfo Moja, and everything about this man was destroyed.
Yeah, Kankan Yammin the
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, no, all the things that he did, the schools that he built, the hospitals,
Industries.
and the vision, he was about 20 years ahead of his peers.
Yeah.
So they didn't understand him. Now the sad thing is, a Nipa from inside wanted to destroy him just because he was performing. Now I am said before no, Jamasane ete. So obi ya de na untimi nya instead say obe support no. Now you want to destroy the person. Now say no cry. Because when we say the men who were Ghana say there's so much money in the system, money to bribe people either to shut up or to be foolish. So and into no nipa bebre atowon and ya say we are century na wankasa we something against your conscience just because obi pressure and obi amauska. And that video I haven't seen it minhu yet, but sad say nka owie no anka ko kindergarten classroom bi ko hwe nkola a good kindergarten classroom no hwe onhwe resources ankola ne di sua de no hwe classroom environment no fa no so mra so enti no me I see say this is a force and it's a force of evil because ushe Ghana pa anope na mene asofo bi din komo and they were asking how is Ghana. Oh na then pa na Ghana yenni opode na Ghana yenni, and Ghana is like Massachusetts, a small country.
Yeah.
We have the sea, so we have salt. Well, we have land. We have both forest and savanna. We have timber in the forest. We have savanna, which as I say, if you can tampoko see Bolga, a bit me a fidi Ghana nyina fidi about half of Africa, if we really cultivate it.
Yeah.
So your gold, your diamond, your bauxite, your manganese, your limestone, your iron, your oil. I mean, this small country. Oh, but it is sad. Say, I Kwame Nkrumah, no. Nipa eba ni nyina, of course, those who came they acted like enemies of Nkrumah. And intino, anyamo ye ni nyina almost say no. All the projects that he didn't finish, almost tearing it down. Oh, Tema Haba, salos no. So just to keep cocoa in there so that world price could go up. Said price in we keep our cocoa there. Price, we sell it. So that man, I don't know why ebesi nem nipa binum pese or bringing it down. But journalists, coming to them.
Yeah. Which we are all part of the industry.
Well, sometimes me Gidi say adieba kwa ekum Ghana tribalism.
We touched on this morning.
Yes.
When Manicho was talking about
that divisions. Is the core of your problem ninyina. Because say any bebre wo ho a say ni krom ni yade a ontimi nka se de wo yenye.
Yeah.
Say ni ba yade a ontimi nka se ne wo yenye. But say obi fufuro de a ene oye de ye kura they want to destroy that person. Into your problem no say you about to trend no say on tribal lines,
tribal grounds and lines.
So and people don't really look at the situation or mankasampo situation. You have relatives I can't say oh as I see the young tomano just because he himself or a better candidate but young tomano because of the tribe, and it is sad. You know I come for a Ghana no almost say oh man I will say it. Because utie Ashanti regional minister Matie ni video bi me wura ho a besine
na video man.
Oh, rubbish srimfo. What's srimfo? And what is one was that video?
Yeah,
no.
A short.
Dana, I check.
Old. And I went for.
Oh, the same before nano elections.
Yeah, no.
Opoya who? Oh, because me growing up, me srimfo na engineer because me papa obia baba betam papa fie bia omo bedo pampo omo nyina where yes they are assimilated into ohunti so obi esrem ni a enti dien oh enti se yemfa ne se me o teacher for mienu na baako enye me tribe na obetimi a kire made yi a should I say onye me tribe enti me here no let me go for my tribesman ohuna eno na di enya and I think say yentimi anse sam free side niema no ho a ohun say uko society bia mu a the dominant people no they try to thread over the others
exactly they bully them into
submission. Yes, into submission na I reho say asisi ehwe ni yie because yan hwe yie na nipa no to say the Kenyan professor Ikai.
Yeah, PLO.
Yes, he's a thief, but he's our thief.
Yeah.
Oh, nipa ni kromfo but oye ye kromfo enti no ye pensa. But we are forgetting say ye nchiti mana bro. Oh, wo hwe se wo Ghana pa na wo hwe unam krom na hwe nipa na nimu a you see the frustration in the faces of people. Oh, wo hu se ababa wa na akwara hwe na chi na okuta toilet roll ojina kwan ho na ubusa ho say one day toilet roll sign obetimi aton so owo bawo ohunti no aye it ripples ohunti say ontimi a na o say ofa kwan bi so obedidi and so obema bi ba ese opene so no ne be ma ne da na onye sika odi bedidi and then na wawo akwara na wawo so ontimi hwe no ohunti that the rippling effect of the aye no a very very sad. Media, my prayer is that ye look at the person, and just forget about where he comes from. So, na say yentimi hold do ye politicians na accountable. Na ye trahoma omo sika any neman kakra bi eyensa. Ye di omani nyina bro because one say o ho atowo. But somebody can just kill you. I'm Robert betimi chia okran na about tuo. Nobody is out of this. Obi anywhere we free mo. Ohuna me no my greatest regret the church. So na me also for no mekanisa.
Na baba now can tribal lines no. My mimi say question say is it only now can cancel? Account for nkwan say o hwa akwakoye say parties no bia afa uko voter regional. Omafa NDC because Rollins was an ever. It's Omafa Rollins. It's two on that line because Rollins na oye nipa ote and then northern region so afa. Until say I think it's not only the accounts but akwa to say oh yem vote because we na a party. Yem vote because yet called democracy mono way and I dey juma we party we ni no party we na omo prayer asem. It has become a trend. I think it's not only for the accounts but it's the entirety of the country.
One say
obi afa lie.
One say opo enipa mienu ebe the same thing. Obetimi justify back. What you am gonna say? Nipa mienu betimi aye adibone back. But you obetimi justify obi. Obi a ekomde no na wahunu obi aduane na wafadi. Ene obi a wahwetu nam se owaduane but okope bia beka ho. There are two different sets of people. So nya wo kan ye nokre but say ye ko ye chi ko hwe what is the causes of sa nipa no nia omo ye no a ubehu say sometimes we can really justify a binum. So now voter region, why are they Argentina almost zero account for
voter region for account for how and I wish who account for
differently. With Owusu comment bi no ye emre bi no. So we inward looking one the amateur. Those things sansem no say eba na amani pa na ywan say oh this is how these people see us. So and intino ne wo kan ye true and say you treat political parties like football teams.
Yeah.
Me asantini enti kotokoye team. There is nothing wrong with it. Obi support the Nkrumah team. But when it comes to politics, na say yentimi anhunu say we betimi aboa me
because the entire me cover by say it's not only accounts near. Even when you look at the reign of J. Akufo by he did a lot in the Volta region, which the Ashantis maybe if you kra edwane say ye na to aba more now but ukotena konwa so no ukoye the Volta corridor Eastern Corridor Road near their day. You didn't do nothing in Ashanti region, thinking say maybe that would change the pattern of voting in the next elections, but it didn't. Tinamika said it's not only a country. I think
he mentioned it like people are
and that is wrong. That is wrong. I say Mahama Sube Kumase na yeah. These things are there, but I don't say holistically. Say you as a nation. I mean that is my problem. Say I say nipa baako.
Yeah,
our destiny no ye intertwined. We rise or we fall together.
Yeah.
Say yanya isa niema no a emwa kra emwa so and you know what I'm saying is politically you betimi aye niema no sa but holistically we share Kwame Nkrumah na agenda Nkrumah nkasade no ye wo so owu ye kra no hwe ba bi esi no until people like Nkrumah no I think say on say still go for dinner them say nesremfo ko school free.
Yeah,
still people insult Nkrumah for that. Oh na me no growing up obi obeka sa asem no bibia obi a machia na oka sa asem no bibia me busa say unim sirem se unim akọ sirem penya won ka sa asem no bi da. The reason why Kwame Nkrumah can say
okay
omunko school free.
Baba mami twa no quick na men call line so mra ye nua be ma Kwame Kese is also listening to the show. Honestly, so per se or chipu in BB Kakra to help the discussions. Kwame abom to say.
Yammin adum na shan also.
Erade adum me ba cho me krom hima ne ho te say.
Ne ho ye pa adum krai.
Nkwala ni nyina zo ho ye.
Nyankopon adum ni se mo so ho ye pa.
Erade ni ye dini manu chosi o chia o Magandi.
Yes,
or before we can also do be invite if you why you aboy sa
time no dey can go
can work on am for kika
yeah this weekend you jinem
yeah kwa me yente we say o monitor show no na be o chipo bibi now the board discussions
yes national mama for akonyos na me chia nyina papa Reverend Santibio na Mema na Chenso. I think they were a wonderful contribution and a very detailed, very matured, and honestly, for me to listen to radio, you know.
Yeah.
It takes you people for me to jump to listen to the radio. It's part of us. And discussions in the
yeah.
Honestly, you know me, understand. But this is mature discussions. I'm very much interested. Now, maybe two mukaka, maybe na mutin komofa. You know, I mean, tribalism and politics in Ghana, and we're making emphatically clear. Sabi, I can't for a war Ghana, no. Omona sabi they should go by emphasis more effort and canker politics.
Yeah.
Tell me the hands in the Tuma Bako and name be ancient say, Sabi the ABA of mine, maybe your bit me. Medical Kaka say, Sabi, national officer. Na dem just American say enya emse okra wo kan tan na wo be frame say Ghana there omo de omatena Ghana che omani afi omunim the history of Ghana na ye ba multi-party democratic systems in the country ni say bia say na na emu bi so no ye ni bi ba ye hu amanyo sem kakra o Ghana
yeah
the ever year was a democratic time Ghana call kamima menka bia mamu mu in 1992 ye de ba ya bi drum pempen so a say be national agina
yeah
na baby and I'm a cinnamon, Bokrango Kai, and I said, Meeting this again, I can phone Kwa Anna. Almost this is who we are, so we want to vote on the line to say I can phone the three about her. What the regions are, it doesn't make us a median, you need to be about baby and it's here you won't come can be a memo crack, a cry, every woman, yeah. So we are talking about at the cover beer or free. Now, what shall be from Mountain and I would even come out my example of you're at your Kufu. Any more by your Mountain or one can Nkrumah, one if you are. Now I'm for Bonechi.
Yeah, okay, say Kumasi for the and to my Akufo-Addo.
Oh, yes. Akufo-Addo, I am the song. Oh, not satisfied with Macedonia and Tifua on one to Muchono. Sabinity Tisha or never before Pimusem and Kahadi, Ashton, Santino Tana, Tanaye, Grandpa College in our school. Sabi Oma meaning Poma Sabi Mamine at the team Muscunia, the Mamine to Tomato, and what I said, Bonus Senior, to baby. And I also show Winchi. But President Fokan said, a memo different from certain prejudice and baby of free. Oh, no,
this our term we by all inclusive government.
All inclusive governance. Yeah. I'm glad National you pointed all these things out. So, I don't want a conversation, It's all inclusive, you can, and no more church, there be. Won't you make a Sunday? As an uncle was said to me, say, yeah, I had me free, even near where you will come as before, and as I for enjoy the under before. Share as a free interchange obey because okay,
Troka, Medianuka, there be a Michabon or Hosato store, Dino Krumuji and Tamono.
Yes, that was insult. It's the papa no anything what you be, you know. Let me do go for a mountain. Shakita see defense. Not the Rollins are 7 prejudice or free from mountain one, and mammy, if free from mountain one. Ever try this to influence what she and as a Kita see defense. And I one of the biggest issue. I'm a from mountain for no. Papa Bunenikus, it took for up by or by and was a Debbie. Yankee Memo Santinos, dear ha of Memo for a voter region, also a Cobwa, for 2-1 among Shakufua Abamu. The Nipo man be a defense minister. Defense minister, Koshiga the late, right?
Yeah, Koshiga, yeah.
Yes, at the point is that Koshiga was a Greek, then he came to defense. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Because now Kwame Abdul defense minister.
Adokufo, I know Adokufo.
Kwame Abdul defense.
Adokufo.
Koshiga was then
Koshiga agriculture, yeah.
Great, okay.
Yeah.
So we can name them. Sebi Oba, share okay, all inclusive. And what they buy. National. So now the numbers will tell us from 1992, 96, 2000, 2008. Now we will use these statistics to help Nkrumah. There is a position in voter region say, the NDC was created by John Rawlings, who comes from voter region. So therefore, it is an abomination for, the supposed or ideology say NPP can for party ebenyam kunimdie bia e wo framantem edunti na hohoi yakoto aba na no 2020 ya ayi hohoi MPP timi konya seat e wo hohoi na eye bibire wanwa. The political pundits all over the world were asking say enima na esapa na say e DNS voter region. Now I'm going to bring you back to 2016 where the numbers of John Dramani Mahama it's pushing here around 600,000, right? Vote in Ashanti region.
Yeah.
It is unprecedented.
Yeah.
In the history of voting in Ghana. Now, NDC, the flagbearer BMTB, any number of votes in Ashanti region. And they are not sure what they
gradually things are changing.
Yes, and I can for him to say that the way I can meet Sana can for to a mapper. And what I may say, Papa say, Sebi, I didn't hear I respectfully and humbly disagree with him on that. That alone, if John Mahama could put 600,000 votes in Ashanti region, the possibility of John Mahama increasing votes to obey the leader of the party BOA in Ashanti region, it is there. And National, there is a history in a conform say the NDC party, which at a point in time was led by Jerry Rawlings. Any account for any year can be also. The more they
That was during the PNDC era, right? And
yeah. Absolutely, but national, yeah. But the leader of the PNDC became the leader on the NDC.
Yeah.
So what you say? Any problem with the PNDC, to be quite more, the PV or BMO, you name them. These were the same people. These were the same people. Former commander, the PNDC era, the same people. You know, the blood must flow, or whatever they call it. NDC. And Tisaya, I was a group of people being my gun and was a third party with the same thing, Okobotan regional, almost position about NDC. The same thing, and a position of a campaign so there. Sanyama, and Nipabidia first one. Yet, it's before some from Soviet. Remember our example of the Manuel Nkrumah in America here. It is here. The white populated majority of America for only through there, Nkrumah. And the national, it's just a few. Also, the typical Republicans, Nkrumah. Also, to be a Republican, you ask yourself questions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, to be a Republican, you ask, I don't know to why a Republican. The assumption is that Republican for you, I are profit. Assumption is that when a Republican for you, I are profit.
Minorities, no, favor Democratic Party, no.
Yes. That's what I say. And I can afford the survey. You cannot blame them, say. Say, anytime a man, the statistics about the numbers are and this they increase to Ashanti region.
Yeah.
As a matter, many million years to Kumaso, as well as one of I'm
a Zuri FM. Yeah, me a Zuri FM.
So that was your constituency.
Hey, me no cook mas near for me abu maza. Me do am fans me chain. Me fans me chain. Hey, me do as one say me fans me chain you.
Hey, don't never so assembly. I can now do ID card too. Now they own them more.
Me do am your hino.
That's why. Want to mean some make a kaya na mechi as one seat. Mechi as one. There is no danger. MPP are trials from Mechi as one. Ask yourself, start dating and MPP to me as one. Me do the call a baby and I also as one constituency. Baby and I go for me and Kunwe. Akubam area. Those areas are all NDC area within the Ashanti region. West or East in Ashanti region. Go and look at the numbers there for NDC. See a 2 bar. And can't be say 7 prejudice and some of it also can and maybe a chamudia. Minia, the conversation and ye chat. Professor Akufo-Addo when you're the baby, a typical staunch leader of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. What kind of book or tray, the elephant from the bush or whatever he called it. Go and read it. National Army War. Every page. Akufo-Addo or some California anti-phobia national. So do we have such leaders? My God, a respected lecturer like Akufo-Addo. Now, we must tribal divisions at the a man can't send me a man book documented and then Akufo-Addo book readers with the honor. So what I intimacy, and yet I can for the problem is Ghana for.
Yeah, I think you are very right on that one. Say, the voting party here too tribal.
Opoku Jamfisa, we did Opoku Jamfia. It may be on my Ghana more. Now we'll say you papa a friend officer, but when you're being that, a deal Opoku Jamfi, a deal if you are you put here, you will say no, these people they don't belong here. And anything about the buy and sell became the very much of a people in the country. So it must say this are tribal line of command. The moon to see a become what's like a host mama. That's me, no mamma, which I can mean a tribal. I can't tribal. I mean, TV, I mean, and I want your radio program. Yeah, politics.
Yeah, sports and tribal, something kind of.
Maybe two tribal division. The fact that we yesterday are kind of the fact that over a camp affiliation, name is also Papa say or no, or grow up on the only come from the northern region.
You also know Papa.
Yes, national name. There were phobia on the door. No one to be a kind. Middle kind of Santimpo, any is in for any northern region. ayonkofa bi da gomba for ne asante for ntem no ye sha asante for da gomba for minim say ye papa de o history obetimi a church san ne mani nyina mu sha asante yin ko sia ayi e friend ayi voter regional ni bi e wa president 2 years ago o can emphatically clear nas media nyina capture say me ne ayi asante for ni we for won toka eso so ayi kura ba he o ne ba ho no ye ka che ne say mo ma akwaside eso ho ne ko ye they live together ukwa asante hina hin fia ye oda gomba hina konya wo hono mo ye wo yabo omu won konya bia wo including Anafantino ta hene ono to koso e o menjia hin fie so the people itself ye politics no na wo se ye ka ho
politics no mo na den chiche monu ba I think the political era no accurate and heighten the tribal lines no more.
Absolutely. Race related.
Kwame, hold on for a second. Papa so person so be remo.
Kwame here media maker no. Me ka free Kwame Nkrumah penso. Me ka free Kwame Nkrumah penso. One who say obi sha na osisi obi a limit obetimi akone ye kakra bi. Aso obi so na wo hye osisi nipa. One who said, from that perspective, na me kasa. So, and me ya kan ninti, and me cancer because me ko can free baby, me can free fee, so that we can all deal with it. Me minim say, Kwame Nkrumah do baby when no ntimi makumase. Adintra. So, and into no politics no, ya any tribal. So, now it must start from somewhere. As I say, if I say free baby, and I expect it to start from a can for because I expect it to start from Yemu. So, Nasaban sa, oh, say a bit trickle down. But the Kwame Canadian credit, there are a lot of independent Kasasana is humanity. So, a human nature say a woman, say, oh, beer, let me fight it. But when we say your mind there, your destiny your back.
Yeah.
So your destiny your back. To the boy me share General Champon. Nini maybe I know can. They were so perfect. So did you do any do they obey? So union government. Sometimes we share from history. I would say baby you free drone.
Yeah.
I was saying Timmy share your chi. Near two near money be good. So, but the reason why I mention I can no, and they say maybe I can, and I me tin near my baby, and I'm looking at it from a broad perspective. Frequent Nkrumah pencil, a basis summary. So, until dear or sooner and more than no, say nipe ya dear no ye be any dear near cassia, so the effect of only dear son. So, until I agree, say. Tribalism there we nyina and na me ko to Kenyan you know say he's a thief but he's our thief.
Yeah.
Enti ano de ye peneso. Who say nipa ye suban no say e ye wo yemu a ye se entu unsa kan fo ye be say aha oh sa ne ma nyina ye de ba politics mu. So ana ye even asori mu kra na ye de kom. So nanka me pese me kan asori asem.
Yeah, because you started talking about the church na me
yes, yes. Because when we say my feeling is that the church is huge in Ghana. Christians doorso. And to say Christopher, my dear Christopher, sorry, I fight for Christopher. Yamfanisa. And can a Bible who bet me a better transfer obey the unopposed.
Because Christians are one and they speak with one voice.
If all the councils.
Peace Council, Christian Council, Catholic Bishop Council, Pentecost
yes,
Council.
Because I didn't have any say me was sorry, no nipa ba sorry num. One go school, unia juma, or your ba wa umiensa. So na da bia me bom pa Emmanuel. Nipa no obeden wodi. What they catch me? How can sa nipa no mpa ye be ndeng? So this is getting to a point where the church must consider Nema and Yammin boy how send a nipper D anything. As I saw good health, as so go school, as so near Jumaye. These are the things. And you know, instead of fighting for these things, you know, government will be providing. You know, we are praying for it, and that is why it's not happening. So, enti asori nankasa edi nipa Christopher any omanu shambo. I'm expecting all the leaders of the churches to come together and be a force. They say 71% of Ghana for your Christians. Na say omo leaders. Sorry say adewe and yet no started some fighting against that. Government be between
so Christendom be decide who wins or who becomes our leader.
Sure.
So
sure.
Yeah.
Because and then also no and you say you decided on tribal lines, and I say on religious lines. Performance.
Okay. Mami Kwame Hobio na mi misano. Kwame, moving on from sa Ekwanya Ghana yentumi nko enim tra. Na person chipi bibi na me person me ma next we bi ansana menya on wa filan.
Sure. Honestly, I think that me papa ka no Martina here na aso chire mu se ono difficult asem no kan o ka say you say Abuwa ne woman so na so at the something like that, right?
Yes, Abuwa ne so na je say ne woman so.
Na woman so. Enti ono de enu ti say truly no say akanfo na eni padodo obeka say Jacob Chebilam te kokan asem we may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
Say say Ivory Coast. Now people should remind that was after 2012.
Yeah.
Now people should remind it say akanfo na edo so e wo man na omo so and I do almost support the MPP. You got to be careful. Almost all incited tribal we say between the division side there. Many of our says appointment to a woman. I totally agree with that. So now I see a better country politics in Umu. Yeah, and you tell me the Framan one and I said, no, I can't, but yes, it's it looks apart from a camphor, a camphor, the bone, Asante, any other way of being a camphor. So it looks that there is kind of a tension between other tribes and then the Akan tribe. So what they you. And then I made it to say, Nkrumah, and the reason why people are having conversation with race relations is that there are certain group of race people say they are the majority. The country belongs to them. But I've been paying tax in this country for the past 12 years. I said I tax. So what makes somebody also say by virtue of the fact that the color look saying, only a bigger and deserves much more better than me, I said the same taxes. The same thing goes back in the country. But yet, you know, we politicians are almost see them. If you have a car, to say, from one time, inward looking people.
Yeah.
As someone we told you, I sent you a young way. As we and you know, there are certain genuine phobia. You know, back in the school days, you know, they will tell you, say, you know, this is how you guys see us. Me, I've been in school, many at the hostel. At the house that for very nice people. But as somebody told to kind of influence the same way as someone Professor Akufo-Addo, a show with the book, and fast as the poor only I can form. Listen to the Timuda. So they can you also say the idea of Timuda. And no, I'm a politician, a capitalized one. So I'm not now say, it's a discussion, I'm discussing or about Mahama, His Excellency.
Yeah.
Our dear father, the former president, comment here, now I will tell you the emphasis strategically, a strategic win for JM. Essentially, a dangerous on tribal line. I want to say, okay, the JM continue Volta region, okay, say, we will match you boot for boot, right? That was in Volta region.
Yeah.
That comment came from Volta region. Now, JM, your budget so our Volta region said, this is exactly what we want to hear. Now, the recent comment JM made was in Buahafo region, a very strong hold of JM himself. Mahama,
do or die.
Very strong when it comes to Buahafo region. And what can I say? The do or die, is going to happen. These are smart politicians we are dealing with. Okay? Now I'm going to give you Nana Akufo-Addo. Okoka say obi anya Beman saying yonku. Do you know where he said it? Okoka was Eastern region. Eastern region is where James said that. Okoka a very strong hold of Nana Akufo-Addo. It's these politicians, they are saying this international. You bet the politicians that see am you bet you Ghana why young commentators you bet na radio so you can want.
Yeah.
Only this problem no ever created because only a strategic, only a smart, they need political power. Mahama number 2 million open. Akufo-Addo no number 2 million open. So the point is that all anchor don't know so many statement. Only a penny for us on the one woman after me papa every TBA. And I'm glad and I'm at peace when talk to you I can't say a story cry
I don't want us to focus so much on this topic because we have equally other important areas and perception on the show. But I mean, Miss Outside way, you say, the politicians are smart and they are capitalizing on those moments to divide us the more, Yes. But my question is, the next thing is sensitization and education of the populace, which is the job of many women as journalists. And there being our Memorial Day, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana, Fofida Omudi, Akufo-Addo, he's somebody you and I know very well back in the days from Kumasi and San Obeban Nkrumah. From Utek FM, and himself from Utek FM. I do. So, Kofi Beye video be nano. I know na me pese di real discussions here mu in himself Jonas any other proponents push the president and in the government to do the needful and the right things for the country. And Kofi came here. I watched a video just last week, I think late weekend in a share and Oka said he came to Chicago video say your homelessness just some few miles away from Hollywood and they are day na said they are bruchiri man for money simuno and nyina etisa and they are day. Now my question is, you see we are doing some intellectual discourse this morning as journalists. You role say in the country's development, because what Kofi came to do na me ne papa ne manuchu. I know that was my commentary this morning. Me rante pa say ebi mo pushi say be your money, ebi mo so pushi say your leaders no relax it because America crash anete, America crash mo almighty crash no, omo net worth one state crash net worth $1 trillion, omo crash problems enti enya hwe say Ghana crash problems are normal. What is the role of the media? Because Kofi did the video without reading about homelessness in America, housing policies in America, and educating the ordinary Ghanaian watching the video. Say so be that who say homeless or no one epe, because in the constitution every state 50 states nina obi are providing housing. I just say omo pese ombedo because of omo nura omo nom no pese omo da bontinti and omo da bontin. But Nkrumah federal government provides for every individual want to mean that command housing. Baby that. But Kofi didn't do that background readings and research to incorporate that in the video. He just came and do a video and then interview some people on the street and Omukra say government in more assistance in food stamps and all that. What is the role of the media? If you do such a video, what are you trying to achieve?
National you touch on something and issues like this, I always want to listen to Manucho first before I come in. But I'm glad you and thank you for what you do. Showing I would say the mindset, the media. Media mean himself school or Ghana. I know where you went to school, I know.
Yeah.
To do media, that's what you did. Me, my background was advertising, public relations, and marketing.
Yeah.
Then I jumped into the media and I had training through GBC to understand the media.
Ethics, Papa.
The point is that national seven prejudice and media consume from America said. So it doesn't make you a media person. But unfortunately, no. You don't need a special qualification to be a journalist. Yes, yeah.
The advent of social media across our saying more.
Because no a journalist. So the person jumped on a top radio being in the basement. Now or fire the go. Now back to the question. young conscience, Jimmy. I had the national television, you had the newspaper, you had the radio, senior national, as media men, I corrupt. Okay, and I'm saying appointment, people, my family, if I don't go to about this or Ghana.
Mo Pia.
Yes. And I so
petroleum on the board chairman cry.
Board chairman, Ghana Airport Authority. It's now the people for young people who are criticizing. I'm sorry. What can I take out of this? And I'm a share near man, because there are always two sides to an issue. And then me tell some try over custom tell me it's me who say how can Poladum actually have certain prejudice, a renowned broadcast journalist? Poladum city of a moment city of why more multimedia.
Of course.
And I say, oh, they have Metro TV and all that. Poladum actually will accept a political appointment. You understand? A political appointment. How truthful, how fair,
how objective,
how neutral, how objective can Poladum actually be? And stand the says, I buy it this way free so no Poladum actually. The board our service as board chairman of Ghana Airport Authority, upon a year, or betting you to credit Ediama or my Ghana, so or mine years from no as in Central for. Name of political propaganda agenda be and a Poladomachi, ever set Ediama among for my Ghana. I said the same thing about Kwame Sefakai, a renowned experienced journalist, not your man of political appointment. Kwame Aje. I want to make me born continue me call the other side of the aisle. And I'm questioning who said, the idea of crowning a better trend be politicians know at the cancer be ever talk journalists doesn't come no better no. Only opposition only the omoye. They pick one Kause Nkrumah. Like you pick up Opoku Wako school why you say or money go say Mumrame and why you buy Mungwa now to backward bam. So 8 years or 4 years, you want to see an exit of a particular government. So
because you become part of the government, and for that matter, you want the government to stay in power so that you can still remain on your board.
Oh, now you're a minority spokesperson. I'm the opposition. That is your role. So, and you know, me call the other assets from 8 years ago. Somebody like my own good friend Abeku Santana was strong personality within the NDC, more ambassadorial roles are play, but these people were sitting on radio. And there were other people here. A guy Standogwe, right?
Yeah, Standogwe.
Standogwe used to work for multimedia. Let me name Sano Kumasi Love FM. And I Standogwe back about joy or not knowing. Stand no, or when him stand back in the days, when you know himself of stand NDC, and you are share Radio Gold. Radio Gold for the himself a mouthpiece, the man certain political parties, just like other radio stations are like Oman FM and stuff like that. So, other people are only trained journalists. Now, almost take a stand, political stand. What's my kind of conscience, the ethics of journalism, it is rather being sold to the highest bidder in the country. And these are the corrupt politicians. So what they do is that, like I'm saying, who are strong mouthpiece, when you manage to say, Yammin 4 years, make sure this guy will take them out.
Shut down. Kawanutum.
Yes. Kawanutum. Yakofa agenda neba. Nama kotinase. Coffee shop mafia. Who are the coffee shop mafias? Look at Kokubato. Look at Kosi Pratt. These are strong journalists. I said, "Okay, we will take it from Muno." But Obian is baby in Nigeria. So, and you go back free press. Okay, the editor of free press.
Of course, yeah.
So these people and all, the conscience of these strong and great men, lose your conscience. They are the highest bidders in the country, and they are JMO opposition. People are working for him. And they are not Akufo-Addo position. The journalists are working for him, and the only thing Anado and his MPP can do is to award them. And I just awarded a friend of Kwame Sefakai, and I just awarded a friend Poladum. They have been working for him the same way. And to young Jumana Yanase. So when you cast out the branch, national Uber, you thought you want to go to school again. You did that, right?
Yeah.
Look at also because about my neutral. I become a neutral man.
Yeah.
He's an intellectual. He speaks wisdom. When you answer, the fear and the way of analysis, without fear. Me better Nkrumah. I've learned so many things about journalism here. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I listen to Fox News to Ghana. Sometimes if you go overboard. I listen to Fox News.
Yes, so
I listen to him.
You will never become intelligent. You have to listen to the other side.
Yes. So, you know, me who said, now you look at the crisis. What the crisis is the Democrats own and CNN. They are even passing the president. I mean, the White House owning.
Na me the examples is here. Yeah, I'm for omote horse so am blast ya omo bu am for near there.
A national disgrace, and even CNN and Nkrumah are even passing the White House. They called the DHS secretary this morning. I watched it New Day. The question they were putting the man on Mayorkas. The only thing he could say, you know what? Obviously, a national embarrassment. They are going to deal with it.
Yeah, even Democrats for the tweet said, Mr. President, we were expecting this from the former administration, not from your administration. That brings me to the now can say former administration, Mabeku Santana ambassadorial role, Standogbe and the likes, and now those who are Kwame Sefakai, Wafa Poladumotre. So my question is, why can't we? Because you talked about Haruna Atta Standogbe from Love FM being NDC or BNM. I mean, you see your environment affect you. The way you grow, because you don't know who you are going to become when you are younger. From high school, Bani Adingina, you don't know. But when you grow up, Kakra, now do self-pick career, then you know your job description, what you have to do and what you do not have to do. My question is, so we are Opo National. Now you MPP need from Kuala Brim. So you Kwame Kesi. Now you MPP need from Kuala Brim because of your environment, and you become a journalist and you understand the job you are doing. Say mobrofo amute krasi omunim kasa omuni ano. Uwa jumani say ubek speak it true to power. Amasa for no ye de sase ye mom no mo so abrabo ye mramom. Na okase miso no nam MDC ni miso nam MPP ni ntimanyi ni nti me de be ketele NDC MPP push omu to power whether they do the rightful things or not. Now are we not rather losing the core fiber of your responsibilities as journalists?
Me see the conscience and journalism
edini kwame de ukase aha and a Democrat for no akra na Joe Biden for no na say CNN. Now we know CNN say they are pro Joe Biden. Blasted Joe Biden. Yes. So you see the level of patriotism they have for the country. Say no, we are a president.
The level of hypocrisy and then the level of corruption. And your politicians are not corrupt. Let's do this discussion again. I have time to come. Look at Ghana's parliament. And then in New York, Congresswoman, is this Minister of Congress? Ocasio-Cortez
Ocasio-Cortez. Yeah.
Budget I think the Congress or the Senate for
Cortez or Congress?
Well, Congresswoman, right?
Yeah,
we're making them practically clear. Since the budget, include certain elements. She's going to vote.
Yeah.
She's going to vote
against party.
Nationally, our problem is people driving V8, shoulders going to a year. You're honorable, and it will be on the parliament. Be a friend of honorable. Where the 2 minutes across, or assemblyman, assemblyman,
they are voted on.
The nonsense part is the fact that people representing constituencies go there for good years. Now, Nkrumah may be that, and so national benefit. Now, national development, maybe that. In parliamentarians, I got Ghana's parliament. I went here another 4 years, 8 years. And so national the constituency the same thing. It is the journalist, national journalism only
Kwame, just like you said, find time one day we'll talk about ourselves. We've been speaking about the politicians enough. It's about time we talk about the journalists. Juma, is it Prince? And I know what I said. Moons and Chiro for the Mubu Amam for Chidebia. ye bom we chia na mo buafu mo de mo untouchable na mzi dabi enye ya na me I sit here all the time and I talk about our industry because ye fairly country look at politicians no uba ha
right
Nkrumah me kaisa me first year in Worcester State me paper bi na ye say politicians it is crocodiles politicians I remember that was my first paper I wrote and English 101 or 102 politicians
101
yeah English
101
yeah politicians are like crocodiles and it talks about political corruption and yet Ghana and yet Nigeria and yet but even in the United States politicians all over the world are like crocodiles. Some are selfish, some are corrupt. But the media, anything FBB checks and balances. You know, it is the media. No, I was say you make sure, sir. You be kasama mobrofo omomunia no na ya ma politician no use your resources. They are your money, you know. Ye momkra na ye wi oman no by being corrupted. Thanks for your time this morning.
No, thank you, and then and then my very good friend, my brother Manucho, and told me, you know.
Okay.
I am coming to the so.
Okay.
Let's do it to Baremi.
Sorry.
Baba Maminja and Numa Munamuntu Asuna Fiameshe, and then because of I'll just give the headlines of the other stories, and then we'll get to the main story. And and I'm happy you brought the church into the discussions. We were talking about the role of the media in developing Ghana. What should be the role of the church in developing the country? We'll come to that quickly. Yeah, that's like I said. Emma Richway Auto School, Whipper driver's license, Papa 65 James Street, Sansu na Dan Auto Repairs. Okay, no so problem be a problem be a car no Fabre Mr. Danso Dan Auto Repairs 45 Fremont Street na YNCC Mount Asamas Trading and so our 1084 be do in African market Ash Pharmacy say for prescription in for Hobra or 1067 Main Street oh ya Ghana ni na utia o doctor ho sisan ba bia do adrufa fafa Ash Pharmacy yen be deliver their bro fie e ready big Olubi Temba be hair salon se brabe uti na honye fe no animu nda ho na bibia nso entumi konkan sanso and at the law offices of lawyer Angwafo say we Ghana ni said the no Joe Biden the immigration policy for fraba say krasa we your krata for fra say authorization first name 1 year say 2 years ni nyina name wuni makacho say emfa won krata asem ni agrokro yi mu say wo hyase ye na wawie ni ye enko soro no kwan so na enya ne toroka ansa na waba ocha behwehwe obi anhwe ya satam kra no na de kofi ato so fra lawyer Angwafo oye very aggressive make nipa bebra mami waji omu nyema ma omu a yedi kofie kra to omu so wako aji omu nyema ma omu a ebeye onwanwa enti free lawyer Angwafo 508 770 1600 508 770 1600 508 770 1600 na eno nkasa with any issue immigration assembly fadan no ya dey asada PSA ma Gold Coast Catering Services a text of excellence so upe jollof rice bankoni tilapia duane papa uye outdoor engagement wedding now per se ketamawa fabrain Gold Coast Catering Services engineer to a text of excellence baby auto aduane wo ho a untumuda wo nyina bo enchidom na na ye di dwumedie no e de ebro ye rentumi fi Rashida Financial Services, Venom Women's Health Services, Danko African Market and Wholesale, and of course KM Raf Roofing. Omunyina wobeti omo hansem actually. But I need to remember so quickly. Never kakraka hon the issues going on, the role of the media in developing Ghana. I'm so proud of what can be.
Yeah, I think.
You can't Akufo-Addo. I remember Paka Krabi Infano. Now, you may share the main issue we have on our desk this afternoon.
Yeah, Opomedasi Mijidi say media need they have so much power. Media no to me pa because enipa yesuban ni say uti asem over and over and over again and trompo then now you tend to believe it.
Yes.
And that is the platform the media has. And unti say media no corrupted said na kwa meka say kano na omo lake integrity na say omo pene so say ebia me ma menti and I say because I'm looking, you know, to my own self-interest. Intino me to line be because obi tua me car. It's very unfortunate. Na me gidi say Africa betime developer. We need a very, very strong media. Yeah. People who are genuine,
vibrant,
who are vibrant,
minded,
yes,
independent minded.
yes. Because on said so terrible ha. To say they no kwa me kan me gidi say nipa no bebre nso adwuma no ma o man sheda nko school.
Yeah.
Ana o nyina ye bie.
Exactly.
Eninti no amane ma nyina ye basa. Oh, but me gidi say media ni so powerful. Senka omo ye omo adwuma ka politician bia ntimi ye corrupted sada ana ntimi ye corrupt because sometimes we tie interviews bia ye fra obi na obetena ho a the important things no ye misa no.
Yeah,
so we just beat around the bush.
Yes, ye misa no
tough questions. The Ghanaian journalists cannot.
Yes, they don't.
As a politician guys pushing me to a tight corner until now who are on gaza ho.
Me share video bi that was
na ba page on mic nim say the betu nka I spring no bit me yeah.
Nigeria video na politician be free media men na small boy be ebisa question. This guy got angry. Where do you come from? When I did akwa we betena ha obebusa msasem. Who are you? Na media for na can pacha mano. The boy just asked a simple question. So, elintino minim say a fear. And I say a lack of integrity. And I say ehiana wo mamuno ehia wo bia
ti uba na be man bia didi
a come di bia I think say hone ade ni free. Everybody is hungry.
Yeah.
So anti wo hwe wo fie ene wo busuam na bia wo nko na wo be piri kumase na wo be du na onya kwan ko wo tek na nemu anu akopie nkran wo hwe wo kura ase wo fa asefo egu ho da bia wo fa enyo
politician no be man na me transfer nkwan there
anti me gidi said that is the source of
why the journalists cannot.
Yeah, because say we school me fan say wako school or we university we ya when yakran ubenya state apartment bi utia kakra bi wako 2 bedrooms
we
wadwuma say untimi toka akra transportation system adwuma car be fa ko adwuma ni ade a me ngindi say ukombe do bribe sa so but we school now we chi now we nyina look
the law of scarcity.
Yes. Na se uye hwehwi na enye yi a ye ma bribe a wo beje so and anything me hu ade na me hu ayi chicken egg
na baba ngobi be ka se omomwo fom no bre na wa rise ya kodu soro nso a na nyame ayi wadom a cafe umfa na nsi fom na untumi nka no kre untumi nko te se Paul Adumochre he has been in the ranks. Only God knows. Kwame Sefakai, the king of morning shows, if you want it, I'll call it. Why can't such people be the role model of journalism in Ghana and say, no, my job, I get it. Kwame Sefakai, to the best of my knowledge, is paid in dollars or despite all.
Yeah.
He's trying to cut in dollars. Paul Admochi makes a lot of money and he can even make decisions. Or can say a Metro Metro FM so Metro TV so come as a management board or then which is why
just on turn
which is why girl no can news now he was able to stop
Babo too
Otimi stop so these are people and Quebec say omo feel from home banokra say be here omo na fe no mo badwuma but what rise here when sika why can't you do the simple service to society and community?
Two things. Number one, yes, celebrity nipa omo sika, and not nipa omo integrity omo eye bibi monumental. Yes, celebrity ska.
Tina kunkwala kunkum any ade killings all over.
Unya ska wenya. Mimi nim say Ghana say ye ma waban adwuma na wan wie ska me ye okrom ya okromfo na ne di watem.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Wa okromfo be di watem so na ukoye minister there na ye ukoye we e che say wo kohwini o. Nti if you don't steal we ye kohwini. Nti culture no sa na te e na afei nso nipa ne bebre wo ho a nkurasefo te say ye no.
But who can change that culture? That's my point, because journalism, the first thing when you go to school, you catch yourself educate. The first thing you see you are journalists be audience say ube educate you educate you can inform educate entertain but the primary source
is to educate
because CNN adwuma omo ya no entertainment be no me ho on weekends crowd they are doing news they are educating they are telling people we a mixture of say ebi mu bonyom ebi mu entertainment TVs channels they are all there but basically if you are a pure journalist who does news and current affairs programmer odieni say obe educated the ordinary citizen obe kanokre to those in authority. But if we cannot do that and we say, oh, your culture no, say there, any Ghana papa, ye be bro.
Oh, na ye nu baby o. Because we say I dey na a vicious cycle. Oh, we say CCI baby ayedri and cause say illiteracy esutimite him ko do baby because everybody is literate. But when say literacy that's so cost.
Now the point the sad aspect to cry those who have gone to school are even more, excuse my language and I'm using it loosely, more illiterate than those who didn't even go to school.
Yes, because nyansa wo hwe yesua nyansa na nipa ne bebre wo ho a de me da bia me ka se obi wo ho a da bia wo no to ye no wan hu hwe entinia osua te se da bia politicians nkola a edi mpanifo achi opo yiri se de no musua de mpanifo ne ye na no musua o kosi se ono se beduru no so te duru no so a de omo ye no abi no obeye so anything no
because Baba Minchon, I know some politicians being journalists at Ghana when they are coming Manu when they are coming on your show,
yes,
they want to give you the journalist questions to ask.
Okay.
Me upon national meeting so bam has say me interview now me be one-on-one and now what in whichever form now the questionnaire say these are the questions ask me make a choice call say me radio no na be manya 100,000 now man for sure I'll tell you to
because
go.
You have integrity.
Now me tina me ko school na me ko say me a journalist no.
Where will you use it?
That is
they're fixing the country.
Fixing the country
yes.
For hopes na do Owusu Bempah. You know what I did on Saturday night?
Yes.
Because you know me say me wan buy no. Man, I did a whole research
on them.
Yes. A whole research on them. Any controversies they are involved. What they've done good, what they've done bad, any things bad they have supported.
Yes.
So those were the areas. Maybe metana me also say also fix country ninti.
Yes.
Not fix country nunko. No. Yes. We go beyond that. Exactly. You are a politician. You are supporting fix the country.
Yes.
You tell me about fixing the country, but I will also ask you questions as a journalist that I need to ask you. When you want to question, I say. It's new to be about studio as an interview no. Now nimsa bana the question about the anya fa onipa ko.
Oh yes.
Me nya nipa ba ko pe show me Facebook na nipa ba ko pe. Otimi Kenyans asem na to the trima me pe. Dan say be ko question abre me na.
You know because of
propaganda. Na mo de mo am Nkrumah begusu hwi abehwe no ma sa be. No. I won't do that.
I question proliferation. Stations na doors nti si anu na mo see highly segregated. Your bus station be ani your target no your car cry FM we dia Onia FM Oman FM Radio Gold. You see that is the problem you are having. Even those we felt that they were genuinely
it's
neutral.
Because of the work they do.
Because
all people the reason to tag you.
Yes.
You know once na me catch you say time and na me Rock FM. Once and one a friend show you so kind guy be opd and
yeah so anymore.
Yeah, he's been listening. Na me Rock FM. Atokwa me na dey me gaga say
yes.
Atokwa me na felt MPP nipa because I was hating Mahama.
Yes.
Because they were doing some things wrong. So many things wrong.
Yes.
And Ananwa Louisa Makobetina I want to make no,
but that's the use of a journalist. The one with the spotlight, you watch his shirt, his shoes.
Me are Santini. No, I don't do that.
Your conscience will ride you.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you for who you are and who you intend to be. So now, tell me why me gidi senka your constitution your fan say for about 20 years. For about 20 years, Yammin Nkrumah for who won't free Nkrumah be I won't mean the political power. You try any free Nkrumah so but of course
Obi for how muda until when you are and last week Papa story be Afenyoma was it Afenyoma Markins deputy majority leader in parliament. Or call the constituency. Or see 1 weekend be no the guys no so munkoto watch him running indi. Or one planning or it just randomly happened. Or call ya mukoto watching on your munina year round table. And no mudidi. And on one MPP Nkrumah. E kan hawa. Wom say aduane kromu ntumi mfa bi nsi table so. Mo family nti. Or see sometimes when people are talking like that, they don't know say a propaganda man for na that yes akeke just to make the party unpopular. Into Oba Parliament the following week no say my watch encounter with the people no na mama who said there are 18% come hia man for bi mu ntumi mfa aduane nti na make say journalist no je insenture for digana for him.
That is true.
Century for digana for him because you ntumi kan no kre me we yes MPP for no look at Canada Japan allegation or even if it was true.
Yes.
Say Joy FM for say Yabama are unpopular part because on share and ni.
Exactly.
That is all the political parties or mobile mu.
Yeah.
They are total journalists ni na ehwe mu yenti. The stories I say can the ordinary villager obi o tie crasity duasi ko school. Na ban ni be gya krono bo katase hye ni wi mu wi no dis kana ye adwuma amasabi innocent children. Enso anya daache no mo de ye omu ye generations to come.
Yeah,
but
do you know my problem? I don't even have problems. Say you're a journalist now, you decide to have a coloration. But you see that we trying hard to still play the neutral or independent show. You can decide that I've served my world for the Ghanaian populace. You see, I'm a quack politics and to me join anyway. Then you leave the terrain for others to take over. But they take the position and still try to say they are still neutral and they can still do their job. I don't know what problem no. Because we're journalists, nothing bars you from doing mainline politics.
Oh, so we're journalists.
Exactly. Mainstream.
But then you have to leave.
Yes, we stand up
Yes. Kojo Nkrumah says, okay, I've served my. And Nkrumah, he did a fantastic job.
Exactly. Me catch him some presidential debate in the Western region.
Yeah.
Nobody will give him a declaration.
Yeah.
And that's me when President Akufo-Addo got really annoyed because Otumima answers no say President you gave me one I need two. Yeah. Yeah, because you have felt that maybe it was stereotyped. You can carry on to make a count. Nkrumah hates and said no. You said 3 reasons why you should be president. You gave us only one. Then the man was not happy, but inadvertently he realizes fine. He has a leniency. So we decided say me journalism. But the Poladomo
Evans Mensa Montoya.
Yeah, Kojo Jansen together with Wayne. You see, but the idea that Wakoje chairman of Ghana Airport Company, but I still feel that I can do very
chairman of the board.
Yeah, Wakoje board authority. Board chairman, but I still believe that I can still do in the independent, verifiable way, neutral analysis. It's very difficult. Oh, you will try. There's a reason football match Ghana need to go by. Like I say, you can't have a Ghanaian or Togolese referee.
Yeah,
he might be the best. He might just do it to the best of his
ability. Will be on one case away for that.
Exactly.
So obi ne yere problem. Be man di for.
He will find a way
for us anti be ho kwachere na say only for that.
Only for that because you always have obi any reason why you should even insult your father every day. People have reasons for doing everything. So maybe they say you try to be. I don't even believe in being neutral, but be independent because assembly bar maybe you believe in Katira so much, but I don't believe in free SHS. It is your stance. Why somebody will listen to you? You see, neutral means that you don't even have a stance. They be I saw offenses so or podi bem manage to the bem. Now same way. No, be bold and tell me that upon your poker be objective. Yeah. Every issue you have an independent thought. You people might say that it is a bias or I say, but that is you. You are trying to be very bad. One work with GBB, work with Gabi, one Gabi a promise only at the end. You see, that's what we call plutocracy. For the way politician he always find a way to get to you. He knows you have the numbers. When you say away and why would those slave queens and the organ they have a political attachment? Because for a politician, any means to get people with following. Yeah. Any means, it's a crowd. We've had those tractions before. No business can say even
look at somebody like Efia Schwarzenegger.
Yes, sometimes
Efia Schwarzenegger did Akufo-Addo attempt. Then Akufo-Addo attempts and then Akufo-Addo bar power with Mahama attempts all these people are playing our mind
and they don't care. The politician doesn't care. They know that there's somebody who can be trusted. But he shares about 1.2 million followers on Instagram. 1 million and over for insulting people all the time. Into other politicians, you know what? As much as I know she can be trusted.
Let me capitalize. Numbers, no.
Just like even a Kevin Taylor, a bit one man who himself this guy can be trusted. But once he has the numbers, he's going to associate just to have his own. And here it's been falling at the end of the day suffer. Because I've been very sad. Otuminya nipa 1,000 crowd follow now. they will go and vote because Ghana elections now everybody vote. It's almost a divided one. 6.2, 6.7.
Yeah.
It is a 500,000. 500,000. When you move 250,000, you win it. Because for somebody to vote here, no, that means you are losing over here too. So you only need half that number, half that difference. That is the problem you are having. So the politics, sometimes we get so sad with the journalists because what they say, yours is to be the fourth arm. Won't just be announced, you say you don't really have a lot of power, but yours is to inform people who have the right to vote.
Make discerning decisions.
Discerning decisions.
Okay.
So who decided says issues bar what it shows, so you sold your conscience, you decide to choose topics that a bit favor. Now the right questions are not being asked. You see, and sponsorship. Maybe MTN sponsor no broad set of questions to ask them. It's allowed. Journalism they do be because they are paying you money and it's a corporate world. No. But for the politician, they are bar. Man can say because I don't trust unity. It's better than saying unity a taxation. I'm bad your so we bomb betinaso. And how do you feel even of a station? And I may those few stations we have so much faith in. You say honest way, but they were like a chosen few 4 or 5 and you say we dear. But more crying the journalists in the
Joy FM, the Peace FM, the Nkrumah FMs.
You don't even sometimes I don't even want to mention their name to give them that way, but people know what you are talking about. They are all in
neutrality, no objectivity.
People tag them and the allegations come on them. They can't defend. Obisi Obinamo is come out. They call law school. Obisi why say, and they still say then why I say we won't do assume. You can't be bold like I'm talking because when himself I don't have a problem. Say at a point we decided say man to me people say you man. You show your colors, then you walk off the seat.
Okay.
You don't sit on the seat and still try to play with people's emotions and minds. Why some of these things happen? See, Ghana, the direction is we are losing it. Kofi TV, 5K views, 6K views. You will not sit down, do proper research, reason, and give very good, tangible way. I'm so disappointed. Especially because I'm in America and I know what happens in America.
And what goes on in America. That is the bugger American talking right there. Manito Magani Galto Margarita Malina Pemwas and that's like I say, Madanko African market, me bacho blood pressure on Masunte, Bra 785 Main Street, Kankaleba, Nebejibi Ombaluho, Makatro. Venom Women's Health Services and then Yamia Dumgana former Nkrumah Munti, Yanya doctor ni papa wabing or a gynecologist or a obstetrician or say a surgeon. Oh, now, wow. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, and a doctor for no post school on the sign your housemanship. Very brilliant doctor. Wow. Obaha
training Ghana to train here.
Oh yeah, Juma over 10 years in Ghana. He's been here since 2005. Abisuya dia Juma Hospital San residency. So he's opened up his own clinic. Vernon Medical Center. Eti or third floor, suite number 312. Inti Emma or Shema. Inti so you ba now per primary health care physician and now per primary doctor Mbacho Fred Dr. Kwame Amponsa 508-459-2706 508-459-2706 nano na me kame me bi wo doctor primary doctor na so call procedure also call no papa na ya refer na ma specialist surgeon na said ye be ya ye be friend and then yes we call leave and then yes we call vacation and the doctor I overbooked appointment and I cancel. She called me just said no children and then I had to refer her to doctor. So sometimes now can it be this man is me say me call Dr. Kwame Amponsa.
Okay. Vernon Medical Center.
Yeah, Vernon. Oh, sir, Vernon Medical Center. Bill, no, hono. Until sorry, I know I announcement, man. Boy, Juma pa mema on the card. Fantastic. Me see, Saint Vincent Fonya na Owusu. 2 days in a week. Be almost in the theater. Now my wife cry call one okoto no be who. Oh, put my beshia. Fantastic. Rashida Kronaji. Yes. Is it Rashida Kra transfer on the primary doctor? You know he's doing a great job. Me call was a St. Vincent for no more nurses no strike. So me call na nurses are more for more money my traveling nurses near whole Bruni Bako and a Bako so in Nigeria. Yeah. Once the nurses no more shift the whole 3 days all the nurses that were rotating. Yeah. Obi omo buy no mo be who say me Dr. Kwame Amponsa katwi no. Na you mo am say oh why you know him? I'm say yeah. A nurse ni Bako ka chem say Waje Juma weeks are 29 years.
Wow, as a nurse.
As a nurse. Yeah. Na ohun doctor bia. Oye brilliant say buni ni co-workers sada.
The entire.
Also who be that?
Wow.
Say doctor pa the way papa nim dey tie. The nurses or respecting the nurses also 29 years ohun be that.
Wow.
Africa, yeah, problem no.
Yes.
afa Japadi afa ye
brain na manu joke no the human resource
now
this man will go to Ghana say akra emfa ne nyahwe
oh yes
and last week no New Jersey
yes
because Oyejuma New Jersey New York Ohio Ohio na nanka oko set up the clinic no so your research you say as a Ghana for no do wa hanti opese ono so de nyame de adom no de ben Ghana for no be that's why he came to set up nti New Jersey ne Ohio ne ade Oyejuma last week he was in New Jersey. That be a case where the doctor just said, "Well, na hospital, corona panachewa." Then no, we devote to 1 day or 2 days. Be na, much a ticket no akoya momaba. He's a Ghanaian. Said the worker no so yeah tihano.
You baby sa o maka kurazio.
Eti Fred Dr. Kwame Mponza, na Convenor Medical Center. Odi oduwa for elevator no nisi or third floor. Na ehwehwe room 312 suite number 312. Ube hono na fan your primary doctor or say or a specialized ewo a mama reproductive health. They hear me pa ye hormone disorders. Ntina ho ma fibroid ne nioma no mo baby bra wu na get it to stage aya advanced stage afi na ebe how ni nyina na obe detect e the amount frɛ no na ne nkasa 50845927006 Venom Women's Health Services omo ho enkomo enso no sikasam ntoto is not how much money you make every day that makes you rich but how well you take care of the little that you make. Intina da bia make catch so make it $2,000 a week. Now did 1,008. No be make it 700 a week. No did 300. We save 400 a week. Ube just ka be every week. But nipa no be nyeska achon because we save more. So investment is very critical to the area wa American dream aye kano. Enye sika be ba obenyan na otwe but sika na obenyan no said you be investing ye na wa hwe so ye. No what insurance policies near day no dey near ma tutu ye eba no sa na account for Rashida Financial Services and the amount ye nua by waye adwuma or internal revenue service ache ansa no ba say policies no bebre ho ebi universal eno no de ten say life insurance but utumi bomu besia bra otiasi say policy 200,000 obetumi abomu besia de opebia say ka 10,000 ofiri mu a eno na omo a opese de mo na de be mo but nyina na the good thing about say universal policy ni say obomu besia na say opese osan de shemu a utumi san de be shem now policy na say in full but in case you get an ailment chronic disease yare bia critical illness bia now here policy ni mu bia and one say obeko say policy no we entitled to 200,000 100,000 obetumi ajimu 50 obetumi ade opebia obetumi aje ye dia almost say oje a de beka no eno na say uni ho a ye de be ma o beneficiaries nti eno so e de no nti Rashida Financial Services friend no oni companies akese omo sponsor Manchester United no American Insurance Group you from AIG no oni omo ye adwuma oni Athene for ye adwuma oni Accordia Life oni Prosperity Life Group, CVS for insurance from Itina, Onyomoye Juma, National Life Group, Global Atlantic, John Hancock, Foresters Financial, Jesse Dawson. Now, Oba or Ranil policy no, through all these financial firms. Now I pay the best one at the amount. Unyana baby, I said a macano. Why yes, Sikasamo Juma or IRS I check. Tiaba investment ni Sikasamo to Twedia. You know about Rashida or Boy Juma Yipa 781-354-3060 781-354-3060 offer na onsa ebe kan omo nyina da roma no mo so asene boy me twa bills na edi dwumadi bro ti support omo na mo so adwuma ntumi mpon na yesu ntumi mfa dwumadi nto so emfa mro baby adru sesi an mama mo headlines quickly ene issues no na yenhwe the good news and is manu just okay say na nsam ka say opim for baby a chi no na na mo ada na da bia mo area ho na echichichi masa no
I'm wondering
yeah, she's been found she's been found
but you know I read a bit of 2010 I granted an interview to BBC na me can say Delta region when there is discovery of oil it comes with some of these adult kidnapping idea. I'm not saying and yet on a high scale but sometimes it works through that part that you discover you in Akwesa Oil City. We talk about those things, and it has been a haven for some of these things.
That's good.
Which doesn't look too good.
But
the
like
good
news is she's been found. Intact. Nti police for your bomb abaso Ghana police under Dampari so far so good. Mo ya de ya be bo abaso. The enya banso e beka sa na adwuma ne tie The lady has been found. She's alive and she's kicking, and she's been sent to hospital for checkup. Yes. Akim-Oda MP organizes free mock exams for JHS students.
Which is good.
See, he's going to be one of the best MPs I've ever known, because I know him personally. Alexander Kwesiakwa, honorable. Obe on city there. They know how that announce what so say so on Shema go for.
No, very high percentage in terms of the
Eastern region, you know, no highest percentage.
Yeah, in terms of
because
percentage to the people.
Because na onyame, you see sometimes na papa kano de wanya sesi an de na ayema community. We see community hospital amanu crew, we see public toilet achomo, we see we ye nyama be breed abra onya mpio. The MP was there doing nothing.
Exactly.
When we say omo
inti obaye no papa me ba me fo nka ho na mo kan. Obaye no wati onwa MP no wati education committee, wati health committee, ambo committees in show. Bibi ehia bia wati committee say to look into the here no, because near the bia no Nkrumah into the education committee will come with proposals into when no say 4 years now no be MP na fi bia obey free mock no to make the prepare them for the exams. Ono an cost ono an sika no nyeze common fund and bia because before he won the city, he told them send the salary obechem 2 at the half Abwa community development. No any salary. So that is what
these are people we should be putting out there, because I don't say Ghana no. To make us say he became an MP at 32. Near Bonse man. Sometimes what did he do when he at that age? When Akufo was 21, 22 near man, the deputy minister near there. What was he able to do with the position? Kind of citation now. Ghana no more often getting the position excites us more than what the person did.
The Akim-Oda Constituency Education Committee, established by a member of Parliament MP, has organized a special mock examination for 1,688 junior high school candidates in the area. The cost of the mock examination was fully borne by the MP, Mr. Alexander Kwesiakwa. Teachers would also be motivated for the marking of the exam papers as part of the arrangement. The candidates are from 40 schools, comprising both private and public in the Birim Central Municipality. They wrote 9 subjects, which started on September 13 to 17. The Education Committee, among other 6 committees, were inaugurated by Mr. Akwa in March 2021 to help execute his duties and also regularly touch base with the grassroots for effective decision making. The MP said the move was put forward by committee as a means to prepare the students for the final basic certificate examination BECE in November this year. During a visit to the candidates in the various schools, Mr. Akwa charged the students to lift high the image of the constituency and enjoy free senior high school program. He visited schools like Hector International JHS St. Anthony's JHS Ridge Experimental School at Akim-Oda and Akim-Aboabo Salvation Army JHS. No, mamia or that committee now, your friend, Mr. Penny Odano Bema, Aaron Donko, chairman of the Akim-Oda Constituency Education Committee, said the cost of the free mock examination will be organized for students annually till Mr. Akwa 4 years come to an end.
Let me pray, obviously, we need to continue.
Wow. One headline, I see about Honorable Alexander Kwesiakwa Baso. For a job well done, and we're encouraging other MPs to do same. This is a smart move. Or no, it is in the committees. So into education committee, health and sanitation. We
are the grounds people. So remember,
first committee
information. First time, these are you see, we should replicate it. I'm hoping that others will learn from.
Missing 9-month pregnant woman found. I know them say the can some Tema Central NPP supporters lock up party office. Omakoto party office.
Yes, I saw the videos.
I have a couple of the audios here. When time time to review 1992 constitution. Professor Ajimendua or say MPP and NDC in Aduka I'll say time to review 92 constitution, but MPP NDC would rather not. Or say
oh yes,
constitutional survey 30 years. I win a Juma. Obi a constitution because of who are winning more the better now. Yes, I be say. And 30 years is enough. But we the power is received.
That's why I'm happy for Face the Country. I face the country. Some major way new constitution. That's what they should be fighting for. Yes,
Don't incite the youth to protest. Nana B tells failed MMDCs. Yes, be no expect say we dey nkabeba Mahama no Nkrumah and yes Nana B say failed MMDCE ya so may incite among for more
why is the way
and
actually strong.
Chereponi there no 12 people have been arrested by the police. Omom say party office ni nyoma ni adena. Chereponi so far Nkrumah ni adena dey hu say ya chubia nemum Chereponi 12 people have been arrested.
Of course.
No. Now quickly papa your time into mama yentie audio we na yemfa last discussion and send your beautiful lines no. Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah na me wia na maybe some question na mo ya no amai. So person ukuro mo hene.
If you want the chief of your hometown secretly give you lands, secretly give him money offering, give him sheep, or do things secretly for him.
Ena munse chi emrenti eni senya onni munsa huhronti minia abamra humpa tesa abamra be yin ani atonchen aso ohuni aso
now you may transgress a law or you may be found culpable in a certain area, but because you know how to give, you know how to show kindness, the law may shut its eyes.
Ade a friend cash Sika ade a friend oma we nyansani a bomodin say etitrifo a omo wo man unu obi a benya connection.
If you are a wise man,
mercy to it say
connection with all the great people in your city or your country.
Every month fikesiemu emin, every month headquarters emin. Every month, I don't want to go there. National security, my home mean. We on Yansania, Opa, me, South places, Yamabubodi. Miniano, Oberquansom, a bedding. Give me to me a can.
So you want satisfy the people in power, and if you are able to satisfy them, you may go to prison for committing an offense. But going to prison may be far from you.
How Yehovah be our helper. Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah, in one of his sermons at church, he wasn't just granting an interview anywhere. This was a sermon. O preach you on our sorry them. And I can same way. Now, maybe as a national, why this audio today? Because audio no order that the entire audio no and ne me de ba program is so ne say. Enyina na otwi ne eto na otwi twa mu ebesi na de eto Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah. In fact, let me emphasize that enra okokot ama yetu asem na kwakoshe October 5th nanka lawyer Gary Nimakopet October 25th by judge nampene because or say police for any prosecutor and say omo eko amende omo charges omo dia bo Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah no omo ko amende nti 25th na Gary Nimakopet ebisa no judge na nyantum and omo say October 5th.
I like it already.
Yeah,
I like it.
Omo sign emra. Na manu Johnny papa, didn't me kofa sa audio we buy any say. Emra, as a Owusu Bempah court di kan say di nim no. Emma ede no courtroom, circuit court 1 week. And now nimako ekoye appeal. Ewo high court, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I man of bail. Na obaye no no aka or listy Star Wars nipa dom abaimum penny for omo babesran omo show solidarity na all kanonanka misu se bi kura o de se bi obi pe wasem na oba besra but o say Akufo-Addo Mahama sent delegations to visit me. This is what Owusu Bempah said. na de ntia ma me fa audio we na me bisa ntia papa me ton sakra frɛ se beboa na na yenhwɛ saa asem we ni se utie audio we a sofo gina na sori dem kyerɛ na safo ma ekwan a yemfa so evade punishment say ye bɔne a kum nipa wiasika de bɔne buru obi ya ne opa be lawless ma fikisi mo men ma national security men ma oh god obi a me a obetom aban mra nanso mra no hu a obeden oso mra no be yinani. My question is one, audio we na ensese first question minim sambo chrochra na ensese national security holding accountable if we say we are to fight corruption entire civil society laws, publicly preaching to your church to bribe people so they can evade punishment. One, no. Two, or say mafikesie mo men referring to Jubilee House. Yen to me in sound was because say I buy moon penny for near or more to me, my own men. So far can say, so for not commit crime. Or do we want that though? Ye man penny or teso Akufo-Addo. Asuman Nkrumah akon wako console me brofo me yisu ye man pani dada Mahama nso Asuman Nkrumah akon nkyasa akon yere kura ho den yisu enfra diwem den na ye mpanimfo no papa omo ka kire. How do they think opo national me nam ha kurasi ni mo brofo yi enanka me committee sa act ya nka Akufo-Addo besande Nkrumah be hweme nka Mahama besande Nkrumah be hweme nka Mahama be kona hire ho. Nonetheless after say papa we tumi agina na sorry dem aka audio we indict your leadership, and for our leaders, the two main leaders in the country now, Nana-Addo is the president, Mahama is the opposition leader, to have sent delegations papa den insu enfrim o ye Ghana ni babunu and what was national security doing when this audio came out?
Opo medasi wenti na me ka se ye wachiri enti me no da bia I start from baby me wo I blame the church. Wo my main kai we nchira Job 36:18 can say be careful that no one entices you by riches. Do not let a large bribe turn you aside. Na osofo a ogina son dem echire nipa sane yesi kata bone so. Na enye menwanwan se obi anka no hwe. Specifics of the story.
All right. Or see, addressing the full house of his congregation during September 19 church service in Accra, he revealed that the sitting and former presidents had sent separate delegations to visit him. Time no kaso yare no. Unzi ya chino ko tuma no so yare na. Say hona na person ko de no Jombo Dune house na do kra mu na ko homa police for ka say o move one step on be shoot no. And I'm sad say o mo ama dan na kan bebi sa o mu nyina say mo say fixing the country. Say wo fix the country no bia breaking mra. And the police is dealing with the person nipa so yare na hospital. What try nipa no hospital ho say woni Jombo Dune say yemma no bail.
Yes.
It is that how to fix the country. Mo say fixing the country.
But
they were lucky. Yes. They didn't come. Mamento or say, I'm quoting him. Deputy Chief of Staff, President Nana-Addo Akufo-Addo sent him to come and visit me and ask how I was doing. And not just a mean person. Deputy Akufo-Addo, Deputy Chief of Staff. Say Chief of Staff, Opariado, the deputy.
Yes.
And Nana-Addo Suman, according to Owusu Bempah. God bless him and the Chief of Staff. End of quote. I quote again. John Dramani Mahama and his wife sent a delegation to visit me at the hospital. He sent a delegation to visit me twice. He further disclosed, adding that the National Democratic Congress National Communications Director, Sami Jamfi, also checked on him. And these are the people fighting left and right for power to make the country better. Somebody is at the mercy of the law. President Akufo-Addo sending a deputy chief of staff. President Mahama and then a send the delegation, and then MPP communications director in the person of Sami Jemfi.
Opohu George Orwell Animal Farm no sa book no ebe relevant akwese wi ase bese yo. He is powerful. That's the only explanation. Yeah. So he's a powerful man.
Yeah.
Mahama.
He's a powerful man. Now on say near all children no onu wayama eye adwuma man nti no ochire.
Yeah.
So near all children no ne onu wasua hunu and ochire na sore mba. So na enye me nwanwa because me mahu obi a wote TV so aka say owo ho na ye de opimfo ye fa ni fira sol dem say de no ko baabi ade no ko owuram baabi de ko bata adua ho e pai ne ye etwa ne yem de pan si ho yi ne ba ne nyina gum mu ama yan ye sa ni pa no hwe oda so ne nam ho
Baba sorry dem ye sese ye
enye eno nti na me start here I start from the church because who say ene and sorry bebre as asofo no we want to keep the congregation who obi ape congregation kakra
nipa bebre
anti unye de
na kasha bam
anti unye de omumpe unkan de omumpe.
Yeah, you tell them what they
so
want.
and so we can who started to preach about righteousness we yonko so for correct me fra o kan kire o say ne we ye no waso no ebegu wo and we want to
ebia when you experience ada obi aka bia choda
me de anyway ebia me namfufo no me fa wo no
yeah
anti
think alike so they don't come with
but obi anka bi nkire me na obi ka bi nkire me anka be de pa kan kamama na answer oh but it is sad say we just want to lead people and make them religious. Oh, but we are not bringing up Christians. That is the problem. To share population a year Christians were Ghana. Ubetimi can say it will be do majority just religious.
Yeah.
So if you start preaching righteousness then your church they say will not grow. But me no, I don't think so because say who was 50 now a Christians I think say it's better say 150
200 500
sir and into the papa ya king me gidi say asore na was say can take away on politicians they will do whatever favors them.
Papa and national security
yes
na so fujina na sorry dem ka say yem bribe mo yem ammen na obi e boni amonche no
because
montumi mfre sa papa yi
wa mo ammen
na sa papa yi mo de video audio we kra bae no mo anya hwe o fast forward papa na sem na o ka say said ye asem to na yenya no hwe nti ampa asem to na omampani oteso asuma ne deputy chief of staff na omampani a ono so so afiri so a o san be pere no also asuma nti nature say who are we as Ghanaians me am yem mobrofo no
so we have 5 cities over come 24 years because we should nipa bi ma ya jeri wo mo a and some microphone so when they go before the judges omunye omomobokra o and na lawyers in Ghana so akoba ne say here wa you can't engage the services of a lawyer untimi enti no untimi no na say wa ko gina ko kan say magistrate don't deal kra enti this is sad but minim where the solution is. Minim baby a solution no work because
we verify.
Yeah, minyi ni say we ye be ni bibi. So and who share the most powerful politicians elsumasi and confusion no. Minim the meaning of it. Say oyarinti na omo hwehwe no. Say obetimi aboa omo politics mu nti na omo me yakosra no. I just don't know. But this man has become so powerful. Nti won say the oye ni nyina no ogiri say owo tumi behind him. Nti no tumi with audacity oye no. Sadi obi ani ho obetumi ayafa.
Ye hu ye mpanimfo isen. Na na do oteso Mahama wa free so sa press oba. How do they think rule of law mu ni saying why? Ye hu ye mpanimfo ni saying. How should we see these two leaders?
He's a thief. But he's our thief. He's a thief because he's a thief.
Yes.
But he's our thief.
Yeah.
So until no one say groupings ɛwɔ wiase no saa na te o sɛ esikafo ehyia a woyɛ hiani na kotom a onsene hɔ wɔn ankasa defend wɔn ho obiara enim baabi a makoko a yɛ ne ya enti baabi a wakɔduro no ɛna ɔkyerɛ na asɔremba ne sɛ wokɔduru baabi a mankrofo me na wakɔka wɔn ho so that woyɛ bɔne a yɛde bɛkyɛw and the all can also cuts across Ghana nyinaa ehia wa woyɛ bɔne a de wobatum sesi a wo sika you can bribe your way out. Yes, enti emra no yɛ for the poor and the downtrodden. Some people are above the law, and that is sad. And to who say me, there me can say Ghana institutions are a failing and back a court system. So because what's some court cry, it will take years until say we need car. What they be for lawyer now for lawyer. That's the debut or back court no you 100 cities cry. That's a 71 year. Shesika utia until we need car. If you don't have the means, then na yed wakotum. Until our court systems need, you know,
overhaul, total overhaul.
Total.
Who will do it? Who will build a cat? If a pastor can be in his church and teach people how to evade punishment, how to escape punishment, said the Mrano, oye bonia, obe dani ne tikokra mawa. When build the judiciary effective?
Opo say senka asori bia ka bribe ho asema. Oh say yen sorry may woman na yen njuma wo minister.
Of course, obi akwa sorry.
Wo mo anso na gi bribe no.
Wo mo anso na ma bribe.
Na wo mo gi bribe no wo di bia betua title. So obi ka kire me say police ni bi e ka kire no e wa asori mu. No ye sofo ketwa e na okoka bribery ho asem. Oh yeah, o say pon asori no friend no ka kire say o ya kola. Nti wu preacher aya hwe ni ye na onim se eno abi na ye de ba ye de
eye ni o ma wa sorry dem ti nyame pe bribe money
e bi kra na ye di tuawka nti wo no
ti nyame pe nyame kra pene so ampo nyum bi o se yesu yawe
okay
manu free wa paso na me mra so kakra na me hwe manu ye nwene ye mpanimfo yi ho sen na nado o free so.
Yes.
This man stands in his church, before his church, in preaching to the congregation. Chere nipa ma ahem for men. Cheomu nyai, cheomu sika, cheomu we yebema on sasi free.
I don't want to go there, but BNI is my home main.
National security main.
Exactly said. And compensate beko, but abeko kakra.
Ma fikesi mu main. Jubilee House no refer to.
With the bonnet crowd.
This person says this.
Yes.
One okay, no.
Yeah.
You see, this is where once again the Ghanaian, the mainstream Ghanaian media. So Akufo-Addo man when he into me for audio wing kase America into me make audio we were hang free.
Exactly.
BNI be hollow straight away.
Yeah.
Because one, you are tarnishing their image. We see them bribe woman now be a bonia. You can't even do this, Nkrumah. These are some of the things I know. Because I see a year man year, dear Obia any dear year, na no nanke sheni yesua. Nanke you be crowd dabontin, now there be champoa because Americans will be dabontin. Speaking for the politician.
Yes.
Yanyuni yempeni for saying. Nanado asthma chief of staff idea secretary and kaso onye adwuma no. The time because Owusu Bempah sebi akodi ne nsem oni akodi na nyam brasem anya abayama ne ama waso yare ntina na do asoma deputy chief of staff ato an so nkohwe no president Mahama also call thank you to he also call thank you to onu so asoma ne yere wasoma onu ne yere asoma delegation asa kwa ama yeso ko visit ne yere ankasa ko eko console ne yere who Sami Jemfi so an there be a kate
yeah, a signal to the judge.
Sami Jemfi no kate. Sami Jemfi was even politicizing this okoka say Baumia to me president in tini action. But the thing and there again goes back to your politicizing issues tribally without looking at merits.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you sha dey Owusu Bempah you know. Say action dia na attribute to na no asembia. Okay, did he do something right and he was arrested? And then quote me a correlation. But the and yet, and yet, why do you do that? Manucho, Ghana economy saying, Ediani Yampani for how do they think?
You see, this sums up the Ghana situation, the problem in Ghana. I think this beautiful narration away tells it all. That for political expediencies near there, no, people are not thinking right. Their selfishness takes a bigger part of them, and unfortunately, there are quite two parts of the divide because Ghana and quite say has seen Republican Democrats who quite great way, conservatives and the Labour near they are changing. There are two major forces. How do as a third party come in easily? Into maybe any that sort of alternative are also following suit. And then we lose faith with the reality. Yeah. Because Mikabicho said Ghana quite say who has the numbers has the
but
power.
How, since when? What did my infant say? Since when did President Mahama become friends with Owusu Bempah?
No, but
to the point he said Suma delegation question. Because okay say no make key point.
I get you like he had issues. He said
but
he was carrying a coffin. Yeah. But see when you push that button, they also play the card that it's about maturity. Or you're not down for no winner problem. He Ghana there. It doesn't mean to shine. That means see his way. But the issue is that Okoshan in what capacity, and what does he hope to achieve, if not to score political points? That's
the whole point.
Exactly. But they not being friends in the way. Say, I mean, unless of course it was a party no Kobe, then they're being on the party. But no watcher in the dia. Obekacho so akwa Assemblies of God into onim Yammin into anyesa no ntino.
And then I agrada how many months and the delegation.
Exactly.
So Owusu Bempah not in the same category.
And I say because of numbers. Omunya for political numbers into no yesa. Unfortunately Ghana is sana kwa obi a one numbers.
Yachi girl yeah. Events girl.
Yeah.
Polo. Yes. She's also a national figure.
Exactly.
And then Obian
yeah, bigger fishes, no. The bigger the fish, the more he gets the traction.
This is sad. And you see, somebody already kind diety mummy no more offices.
Exactly.
And no na yemi yano.
Say my name offices.
Just a sad Ghana. Now we have some Marano crab in the
and their videos so catches me police into me and even there are causes people now take a damn parity kicker. I wanted you to listen because normal banner maybe so because someone can say it looks like one person they are powerful. You know, you see now the boss says the power is that be. Damn parano way in him say me do France, they are matching left. I want to match right. Or more can say, hey, this is the odd one out, so let's push him out of the system. Because if not for anything, he wanted decency to start flowing in Ghana. One person is becoming too powerful. Because in the name of which my prediction, man, I've been friend prophecy. I'm a piece of what I see. But our predictions.
America for better, but they no kind.
Yeah, exactly.
Argentina, Brazil, Copa America.
And Kobe, and Emmanuel Kobe.
That's what we the same thing.
Exactly. In the same
thing. Book via Mekasa Mekano pieces, confidence tricksters.
Exactly.
And no be normal you. Because how can a software say Akonyane there? Donald Trump and a Tiso na mehu say Joe Biden per se or Jeffrey in some na there's a Joe Biden a year and a half and you beg Yakonyane free Donald Trump on some said Donald Trump on someone and need now my air so for bomb pie man no year and hold there. Just look at prophecies are giving. Just look at this.
What to put away be a window look at we are not for.
And the sad aspect in this I had opportunity of watching his sermon.
Exactly.
Not the church. Listen, look at the church. Sorry, Manu.
Yes. Yes. And even yes.
Their religion, I know. Oh, me, dear, a mammy yam shimmy say, dear mammy yam shimmy say, and untino. We hear Sanyama with me now. The youth are all mobile. And then we started common sense.
Family. Yeah. Abraham Bimushi.
One more rubbishy Christianity.
Oh yes.
Just because
why not? Because one more the relevance.
Because we say now they are in the majority. So and Sansemia yentimi can't want some no. And only a problem no. Because Christians are gonna doors. And in Kansas City these problems.
Oh yes.
So but there are so many Christians who are
no, you see, that's the message they want to hear. I think it has more to do with charismatic movement, because when we are growing up,
leadership is supposed to be firm. Leadership is supposed to be irrespective of nobody. Donald Trump. For flight to UFC fight America for
he was told to pay over 400,000.
Young Donald Trump, former president, Yabaji Joso, and Rani Dua, do.
Once I know that I'm raising issues about advanced liberal democracies, then they transitional democracy, and people don't normally vote on issues.
Years.
Yeah, they don't vote on issues. America, they have over 250 years.
Oh, they forget about voting. Yeah, to a yeah. The leader. You're indicting the office.
Yeah, exactly.
Say, oh, Owusu Bempah say ma Nanado office. I mean, my national security office. I mean, ma ahamin uto mrakra emran bedanani. Mahama tiwono. Ma Mahama office. I mean. Ma me emra boni utumra emra enkura na emeya no emra hu kura be jini
said the certain say
na ya mpanimfo we mumie no nyina asaso man krofo kwohwe
your constitution
because the next election I mean
constitution na say asana because what we say Ghana I don't think say obi betimi a impeachment one sem crowd that word is that word is missing.
Exactly.
Nobody can impeach the president. And until president bet me idea pebia afa no di and I'm so no appointed chief justice no the judiciary
is to me
and and the parliament and so the ode kono and the parliament they discuss the certain crowd is a parliament intimi can hear yes a president the bibia beto into parliamentarians what are they doing until a system no needs an overhaul. Oh, your system need here overhaul. Yes, I dare.
Okay. Unity Radio 1039. There's like I say, Manabian Babrin Salon, and if you are not trading, you are not cool. A couple of messages, I'll be reading them. At the same time, you have phone calls, no. You have lines now. Favorite to your friend now, Rajon Chaba. Number idea, Juma as usual. 508-304-9394. 508-304-9394. 508-304-9394 outside Ghana, outside US, sorry. Now or the +1. Ashe enimu 50304. Yeah, there's them Anabian Babrin Salon, Anochi Trading, Anochi Coast on a Gold Coast Catering Services. Daddy boat upon to say shall calls nas mame na memra me kind messages in kakran sana matwa calls no so.
No international no ya minister mo se mo ya pa.
Radini ya dini ya ho ya pa.
Yo.
Daddy kasa yetio.
Yo international me pa kwa resunchi aboafo a omoboy majumadi koso na omo mudi machiba nyina me chiamo. Na me fa kwa resunchi a Reverend John Asante Bio. Yes sir.
Yeah.
Me chia Reverend.
Reverend
chiefo nyina. Yo international me try my sense no. International Manchester station na make some mother station wo e Ghana ha nura ale nura chi omuye kwanyi ba ku interview na doctor Aleka eka chiri mu say so yi nipa 100 ejina wo to say ya mu 90 abodam ela mu 10 aya bodam fo omu ro mata bi afa na maji pa afa na maji adi enye sa anya bodam sema anya bodam sem na ye magulunum bi mu ala so do order no na wura magulumuru bi ma international abaya bo bidi na wonpa anya assembly my phone na esa oni omukwa kasa se mu pe ni politi o mu tu abani ti ano office na okwache no wa gene te san oh do order na wura magulumuru ni mu ya se u se bi mo ti mi so mo bodan straight o mo ya bodan for straight yet mo mu so please donation I privia kan puntu e ko so let you know be now say question a one sika na answer fanko eye I don't say I am mama me and mu papa sika and mu DC office no exam ya pa tem so because international ya go be na umpa ke about to do na umpa no to tia ni papa o pe no aya dan se do or die no eno na asha ase no international Owusu Bempah say there you o my mu I send the constitution no you na ya say emre musa mai na nya sa amra no bi mu agogo kura ya say yesisa no international mi BBC ya na Ghana fo nyina so mi mo bibia
na daddy bo Tanzania be kon ma mi sa omo ko hwehwe dan bubu MPP offices no hwan for party be for na
MPP for ma na omabupo adam MPP for ma omabupo adam
okay
omu nimu nya stop akukra do dem for
Yeah, that's it. Okay, do or die in Tinam Casibia, Ebia, Machibia, NDC for because Mahama and I can't do or die in Tinama Mibisano. Okay, Oluma, I to say. Hello, Oluma Timenka.
Opo Meteo Capano and also
a radiatum Pachomis Moya, my intio.
Yo, and then India, your crop for the running center, I have for Shida Ghana, idea come on the program. You know, that's the same, them also more upon the Diana Mabana Mubaba or my Ghana economy. The Pumamentia, Mr. Dan, so of Dan authority, Pumamentia, Mr. Chairman Kodoago. I mean, Reverend, our studio or the manager. Opu Namoka Owusu Bempah Mahama, Sama Namoka, Adentina, Nana Grada more, or Kwapun Polo more. Now, Omunya. No,
that is not the focus. I know they made a firm crack. I know they made a firm.
But what the firm in the man of course, what do you have from Kaka? And Miss Midi from Kaka. Okay,
yeah.
Who say any Mahama, who's been Panama Mahama this year? In some what come from Mahama, or Casa Mahama or Power Crana, or continue Metro TV Casa Mahama or Kumi Panamuja on Insano. Didn't Atamos who now target Mahama to the Kumatamos. Recently, Mahama sorry, then that's why then we invite you to Bempah. Also, who Mahama or so Konwa for Chama Mahama bodyguards, no, Makaba Mahama man of Quantum Blano and any day, or Monchia. Last year, China Airport, Kumasi Airport, Mahama would look Kumasi and Moose and a year or so for plane because that very day. And now will be approaching Mahama, say, Owusu Bempah and Airport. If you attach now, Kotna Angel FM, a Akufo-Addo one program, so can on TV. Was Mahama by and then the year the Casa so when you could also Bempah the Biana, they are asking or trainer, say. Bibia better dinner, Bibia try the Eka. Was it that very the woman as you would traffic? And so for young some Bibia Papa, dear Mahama, oh, some Mahama Baba and Sarah Kabida. A Captain Polonia Grada, and one woman answer the Pandemum, let him be a war only with them. So at that opera near my airport because those who don't play and Yamin a Yatrano. Pen on Pepper Panasana, Owusu Bempah, will you be out to entire amount for Tiano? Some of Casa amount for
Oluma, it comes down to be amount 40 and there's will be amount 40 will be no deans and phone cry amount for the virtue the virtue of the fact is amount 40 and 20 said oh yeah
Mahama yes I don't know Mahama be so Owusu Bempah who say one Mahama ni near the body be amount Owusu Bempah Mahama no be so Owusu Bempah say yes to Christ as some of that people was more than about Nkrumah that's to money be na Mahama x7 Mahama ye Christo ni mapa actually Owusu Bempah yes ye Christo ni
so Mahama couldn't have done that abra na Owusu Bempah ko problem mono
me say na do kwa sorry dem wa ye invite Mahama wa sorry dem Owusu Bempah ko Mahama wono adebe na Mahama bodyguards me ye omo prevent Owusu Bempah so mo mane embe Mahama can't the bodyguards omo makwai woni Mahama mama wa sorry dem wo ade na Mahama nka so mane nko wo mane mbam no wo mane hu say we a Christiania say na eso utu alamon etienu nim ade Mahama ye nye say bia wo ye bia ye bibia na between the akoso omu mi onuntem and wo ye sa ade no opo what can say baby and they what do you call it
Memorial Day
Founders Day Nkrumah Memorial Day they say Founders Day Nkrumah is what do you call it the founder of modern day Ghana Nkrumah is the founder aduma kombe kwa the other day nipa ba kubi and no need ko no na the other day no your body din Barcelona nyina na nya Messi here was 7 Iniesta no mo ye aduma ni nyina so the other day no Messi na na ma credit over Real Madrid ne wo friends say friends Toni Kroos ne friends ba queen
Modric
muna ye commode ko ya muna ye aduma nyina the other day Ronaldo di ne ebo enti bi baby ya e wo ho so at say o man in the situation o man Let me say, be a wedding car with Musanaja Paddy. My baby, I'm coming to was saying, a cow in the young couple. Inna lillahi wa inna illahi raji'un. We all came for Almighty Allah. To Him who will also return to. And yes, yeah, girl. Obedience, obedience. I don't know the really never come to buy and I hope.
Olumaya say, Ibrahim to Asumame. Hello, Ibrahim.
Hello.
Yeah, Ibrahim, my intro.
Good evening. Good afternoon, Ghana and America.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. No, that's it. Yanko. Boko nyamia dumi yango yanawe.
Oh, yeah, then I could pass it and say they are meant to remember from I am from some.
And yes, Yanko, my intro. I'm unfortunate with you, then yes, Yanko.
Mincha Ghana for you now, America. Na Opo, Yammin in Shiro, because I'm discussion on material. Now go Japa, now go Jalina, Omun Kana Koreo Ghana ha.
Yeah.
Omuma Ghana Sinkino, Uka Wajin, Mani Mania Jipa. By Ulma Abati, Tawi Suba Panel, only Jomama, only Omuni Adam Foye Dia. By the end, one say, and the Usuban Patimika says, Mamma Penny office, Nama Class Greeting, Namuma Police Service. Oh. Sanya mo nyina na ye ka Ghana ha ye mmobo se Ghana ye mmobo dia oni se kenye mena mikasa sa wanka sabe nka na say security ko mala fami
yeah una fa yanka be fa yeah
green kata se ne green kata se ne proye ene kuye ene ma mani ko na nino se papa yi tini be gira so dem e ka kira so e pon se omo obi di bonya uje ma omo amuhe no omo mi na waiti ho wati Ghana na yakuta ode opo mami konsi wai mami konsi wai
yeah that's ma first you nana ojambo ama to asoma yenko nana ojambo ama nana otemenka Nana Ojam Boama, Nana Wadaru Martimenka. For the last time, one Timenkana mi Chafa Hua and Emenko. Nana Ojam Boama, Nana Timenka. Nana Ojam Boama, Nana Timenka. Okay, Africa President, Mamintio.
Mino Pomida Fibre, Mamikia Utifo, Namikia Chamankoja will be over here, Namikia and it's for more years. Mino Namikia Midofubia, FM Katina, intelligence here, Mamikia and Anime. I had a woman for Phobia Madicama. Mino Mide Ghana ye DNA in a pre, Ghana ye DNA in a na me also been back, and then Oman John Raman Sunday, Mide. Meaning say some because also been done in a Kasakia Mahama Edinatam. The Mama soon Kasantia also been better. Then also been Panama in Tamno, also been also say the no Edikia Mahama Nanyas and Pano or we cut the Mama, many problems. Yes, or no say because I'm a politician. They said any permanent friend or politician. Or no because I find the Chinamunya fine. Or no because my find the Chinamaya fine. They need the sound one or politician. Ma idea ba ko aminu ya mimi ha oni na sa o le tese and ye dia buru man Ghana sa bi for so bi anisi ko ko ami Nkrumah David de ne ka bi wo ha ma ye se be ka se de ma o man na e gide se ke for so wo de ma o man so ya beti na si na ya na se na ye ko ami Nkrumah David de ye ntena fe na ye home e da ayi bia ye de na ni munyam de e gide se for so bi anisi and they come to Nkrumah you won't say, come in Nkrumah Gini Ghana. And to be one my monk, Colamo Musia, and I say, actually, do what you don't go media. Yakochama, Colana, so Musuaji, Bompire, more mine. That didn't have nothing get to see. Yakotina be a partner, Bobo, Canadian, gas, Nabata. So be anyone, because you're not paying for a show. Almost none of them were home. Down for the business, I had also a man, almost of the position. I been also here. I had because in that they can come and come over and rub I did not your more man. I have a can if you want by the kind of this Penisia, they are covered. I guess I could beg up maybe. Yeah, but you didn't quite there. But then the Kobe will say, quite a problem I had in the blue woman, ye edition and Munima. Probably, you know why they upon the moment, and they never did them new.
Okay, thank you very much, African President. Yeah, CP. Nana Ojambo Amambacho afe otemenka. Nana Ojambo Amautemenka. Okay, kwajo bogu mahala ma menyi Nana Ojamu free so em so ntemeka. Kwajo bogu mahala ma ntio.
Obo ya da ma fiani maduma pa moye boa o ma konkro Ghana. Na obo na ye ban chance ko special guest am to Musakano. Reverend John Asantibio waba ya manakwaba ene ne duma pa o ye bo ma kokro Ghana obo na mgidi za o ni David ya ko podi no bedumo ame obo
emo Ghana MP for me nkurase for pao
na ojamu nimzo wo na kiga zanzem no di kan me frau sa na drus me frau sa na wontinti kwajo poku wi anako kwajo gaza
obo na mi gaza wa ni David na ko podi na bedum America man ni ti ko man na ho ye de
anya mi adum ne ho ye kwajo
obo ni ye de na se be ma o chedi apo no ko so akwa no me ye no okese kwatu so be kese pa obo ye ko en samso na mi nya ka ya papa Dr. Kwame Nkrumah be bi asema no ka obo emu ne hia mi ye pa the just na ma me kata ya se Ghana yo be bi o ya se family day ni aboja to sa na ya ko ti taje ya ko bu amanfo abaso ya se bi di group of one ni debe ni na ye boga etini bi se enne na ya se ye papa ye nyina ye papa Dr. Osadefo Kwame Nkrumah ni birthday no opo dia ni ye dia se ne monyam e dia na me ya kai se enne ye papa no birthday eno ne se ye se enne ye birthday at least anya kwa no po ni penso ana Ghana ye timi di Africa Cup ana meboa etinka no popom no na nke bia mo se bia 14 ka bia mo adin e wa Ghana no e bia ni amuzu banka ye papa Dr. Osadefo Kwame Nkrumah ni penso ani enya fa wudie na je ye bibi la ye bibi ama papa no so wada kura no wada Ghana fo nyina kai me na no ani bi ati ni birthday opo ndi e na chede ne ye papa no birthday ni ma no ke ne holiday ya be stress do ya papa no so amuma ye nyina ye nkan no wa ye bi ama o mai konkro Ghana ne penso na nyema bebre etimi tisi ye eti say do say ni birthday anati ye kai na ye bibi enfant so that when ye dey kai papa o sa dey for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na nyema no say eti ni birthday ti obi antra fie sa keke ya be stress ye nya yam mapanyin fo na o mo bai se tu won na obo o mo bibi ense papa na nyama no se Kwame Nkrumah no obo la ya branzai kama foya omako to office mi obo uli ta MMDCE obo ya bubo mudi ta umpa esi ana de we na moye no enyam na be trada na be dan kwa Akufo-Addo ebe ta point ni pa fufuro ya assembly members na omako to aba no eti sa umpe so na ka assembly man do ona se omunkoto abani tiano enti assembly members ni na ti to abani tiano dia na be dan kwa Akufo-Addo be say Tema foi papa we am so mo penitential para o de obi fufu ba e ka mo to office ma o point for na o munko tanko ya juma ya be sra o mu e du be na sanya ya sisi ana nya demonstration enya hwe ya kan ye nyina kan nyina ye sepre aga ko assembly members nsem e to mu ja ni nyina ma assembly members no papa we de o mu waye etene mu tinti ana na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo wa ponte fofo dan se mu be kwa yen tokwa na e ke basa abaga na e basa obo amuwa ye ana emu o ma konkro Ghana nyina e ti abasire nyan bo mu nya akoma na yen hwe de na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo o ti be kwa wi obo mu ni nyame nya.
Okay, ya mamu happy memorial day kojo boguma ala na ojambo amatimika yenko.
Yo pometon kapa na ebe twem na meton kapa na so ntimenka na mde ya o ka semtiefo no anema mo ye na uko den na otwemi no ye wo boaso ye numa do cry dey wo mo wo ye ko a nipa okay na besena o nipa ntonka yes we be the fiber and for ko cho say e ja na chi no omunya de nyama no moye no obo ye ka di sana esa me tonka pa so na ntenka ka je ngwa se no muza me kasa abruchi muzo ma me ye ntenka abruchi na matimi akasa wo no
nana ojambo ama
mina minyane o pronesna amadam fopa ni malichu ani kalusha mina me kasa no another trading, another coastal for Miyomo national PRO.
Uhuza. Yes, sir.
Governor Mahiti, Voices no Governor Mahiti Nepa. I mean, my first class on another man. What me a boy, Mamma Bala, Lano, so to be fired the outside. It will matter. Opo, I never appoint say. Yes, almost appointee MMDCE be almost almost and I mean you assembly members no duty say more appointee assembly members no and almost appointee DC and MC. And this any any so assembly members you know more team peso so. And the time do say can be no ko ya dia yen tumamfo ne pedima. Yes, all go to office, all quiet animal, as I did a Nuguase, to me and no me. Omuchaso, Lopo, yes, you coming from my birthday. Me was 2004, 2000, me were a bank, son of a Gadi Panibi. Me cast 2007, 2008, me kind year, in the Aquania from Crofo, me Makoda Kwame Nkrumah Theatre. Ghana from Pennsylvania, Sanfisher. Tourism center be obi bahon e dey ma basana o minim ene na me ka no me morning show so say ade so matimi aye bibi e wo ho no mo na ya minim dia ene ye so me bibi dia na so mo nim dadana na e wo no dia e ye ngu ase ka ene holiday ene opo badambu bi on Norway wasana bibi trefa sakasa akokra me fam poje me ko bagia me koya ya tutum ada ye se kwa me ko di be na me birthday 8 of that open kama me hwe again ye tutu kwa me ko ni birthday be to be
na kwa me Nkrumah na no jam kwa me Nkrumah birthday o ye Ghana's founder what you wanna give for hudi ma yen
the whole jam kwa me yo hene me saka so unity radio powerful radio station US Massachusetts me kasa ho na me star
na unya ni paketu
a me ya no trading for PR national PRO
unya ni paketu
na mama me hwe na kwa no problem do bia man kakra me kuri ne say ya tutu e birthday masa ye ni omonya agene ka birthday ka mu ye chocolate na kwa me konfo ni da ho na ri akoma school for nkra school no mo di no ma omonya chocolate ye birthday product e do omonya fa ne man ye nkonya ye akwado for do first president of United States of America e friend say opo e friend say me ye on zamsen e friend say
JFK ana
okay
I said,
what for America only first president to be? Oh, one person, and then we do after. Oh, they may have me go back here. You go from the shower.
Unim za na nata ba obi se me ira me type ade o ti ma dwene ni ho baako gra. Oh god, na no jambe kumni po. Okay, I mean for next one. Na on to us me ba yes sir.
Oh, daddy boat, now we shall say by me free from
oh, daddy boat, I think so. We are no, they are okay. Make us say, okay, now can say or die be die, do or die. No, until none of me be say, or mom kubu offices near one, but we are no way.
Aha, okay, do Matthias, and then tell say, once I catch a do a ram mobility, which is shall do or die. No. We say HSS will meet our power 2024. Yes, sir. Do a dialogue as member. The international constitutional and
yeah.
Well, say yes. Then answer Nkrumah na Owusu Bempah me. I am himself a play quite fast so I got that feeling and let one papa. And can't say my mom running out, you know, so they will be moving. Going far, that's also side part, man. It is our constitution that you be physical with this one to the Pampa. Never value.
Yep.
This is a movie in the airport Italia, the movie Asha the cow. And I didn't say, exactly my point.
de make nyina no pen no ye wo mo amra ne di omo ene ye wo mo amra ne di omo de a na o mampani asoma ne deputy chief of staff na president Mahama so send the delegation say yen konkosra no because omo ye special ti omo de omo bro mra ne so ebia wo awani mo e hare a na ye de wakohye mbode kra na atwa ya se fie du kodam
Bọ̀dí àwọn kò jáde tó ẹni tó ń jáàtọ̀ òun jáde nù ọ̀dẹ́ ní èyí tí ní títí ká kọ́ ní yọ̀ǹkú títí mẹ́kù wà òun tó fi ẹ̀yà ń tí ó fi sẹ́dẹ̀ gẹ̀gẹ̀ bí ẹ̀yà àti pàpà yàgbọ́ ọdún pẹ̀lú pé mo ṣe àpá àjọ sí ẹ̀yà yàrá yẹ̀dẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀ ọmọ àǹkàṣà so bí wọ́n dá iná ọ̀dà ibi dá iná èdúró ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ àyẹ̀dẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀ ọmọ tó international medal.
Da CP enu abema daddy boat mamemfa yaya wia na Thomas Boache na onso atoaso yaya pom design
opo nyamane won pa boy won ye
na de asimu dia fofida kese pa ye kire se amponchi ni nwan ya mokum ni mu chele nye ize kra mainti we
o boy fo na kum ta amponchi na ne ano jam ne daddy boat mu na akusa na tie
asa mudi afofida nti afofida de ji wa hu me didi neda
ya de dada ya resianum ewu afofida dia yedi ba meni ka ntia oda mentia reven say ogba juma so no opo o sponsor so ya betia o munyina opo me de sa holiday we no me sa for madika or more commemoration say me home fa so de bi ewo was say nya adidi 40 ya de ba be kai o ene ya nko school amanfo anko adwuma ne na atefo dia na ye nya film opo ena na no jambo ama edi kan ye di sai no okongrofo a ene ma ho so ma bodua data o hono but ye nkonko bi sai so omuti dia muti sai obi ba stories every other country ba aba be ye first prime minister na say president for the country Nkrumah hanom na was say that dia na o mo ba de nya ahe no hono ma e dia kai papa no you paying for his time say no man na say dey ye ma ye ni ko ho dan say ye be ma school go abaya juma ye for holiday na ti kwa pampa so dia ma ye ntra simply because ye commemorate Dr. Nkrumah's birthday dia na ye nya fa fa so dia ben ena paying for no say papa na ewu ye ni Nkrumah ya no hono ana say even country mu ha ye na ye nya edi ti o se manfo ba mehe na nya nkaidum gina ho ma papa na ye celebrate na no ebi nkura nya papa no nkwa leaders o ma ba de di o ma so tiana ye pese kai o ma ye de ye nkaidum sa no ma no pese ye hwehwe da se o be ma ye holiday na etie ye pese mpenfo o mo ma ye celebrate na otherwise than say bia na etie kwa ye nya bibia de tia na ye kwa adwuma ne na asofo no ene na ye beta opo ma me nko emze tempo na ye kidnap na ye kwa ko opo o ye ma me ni situation wa fa mu na asefem pa o me ni za ikra meri di etse ma me na oba da wo ana sere ta ma so ene odi fie no but na o kokoko hu no ne ba na ne se ne ba no omo kidnap no wa na omo fa akwala no which is bad the best ramp for the security agency say no ma bi no say this is not the first time o kwa Asante regional by 2 weeks ago bi si ho no same for onye ma aka be 2 months ama o ba da wo no e man for threat say ko mo ba do kuma ni anya me ntabe o mo de ne nkwa e di di na wo say ba ne sa the best security agencies and no ma bi mo hon ma anything to say is spiritually say almost sorry almost TV so national television opo ye benya communication authority no ma mo license na san ko fo to ma bad advice omo advertising no ma wa ma da no ma we say ma na the every society opo ye be try am pay for go for our security any communication authority san ko fo na mo ma kwanya ma mo ko na television advertisers and omo na encourage masa no ma we say the ekwoto ye so
say am report bi amanu chodi brem say ma me ne ba na ye de omo yi ni ba na so ma ye ndey Yeah, yeah, yes, so my yakwalano. But the woman is alive. Wow, that is her.
And the time say, authority on a television stations near security. Yeah, that's right. And national television station, advertisers, I'm going to encourage this way in society. And your best
very sad story. You see, now, Manucho the update in the Bremen from OKFM for breaking news. No, the Bremen say Mamena woman Kofona fan banner no mu no majana kwama wa baba kwalane de omo fa kwalano. Wow, very sad story. Yeah, that's here. Better also let me add more. Okay, Mamimfa Thomas Boache. Tom, maybe a last caller because it's almost 2 p.m. Now, sorry, so now for day. Now, yensu ya kohome kakra na ya kofa news no kakra piece de baba ne dia bramuni wi a na de djuma to amoso. Thomas Boache from Worcester, Ghana, Kronom, Mayintiu.
Opo mamenchia moname mumu abaso pa enenyu na opo ni mivi. Opo senka eneba na mema ninyi sene ena mani bette se wo me fa na bi betie o my Ghana mo opo kamese aka akọ
ka be den wa sa aka akọ wo be ka che o ma me se onya o na sa akọ na za o be den ekwan be
mabda etwi tipa wo se Ghana na ka me mabda akamese aka akọ
sao
eya ura husemo sa omaya yesim opo emra dibi emra enibi opo ye police for na kwan so o ye driver ni na o drive no mo show insurance na ewu a omti ya chew omo show road work na ewu a omti ya chew but opo omo de omo brum na so to sense omo cars ya omo use no road work ni insurance no ebi mo ho ba police ni bi na obi anya na obi anka na record for police ni but all citizen ni dey opo so insurance one road work to police ni se wachew otimi yusuka emani ye dada no a white number plate ni ko for no the DV above no the nam because or a police ni or a soldier ni or a army or a prison officer or a fire service opo eyaura husemo eyaura husempa na ekoso omai mu se omai no sini omai ni fiko emre ni adon be dey no say be ka ye say do or die if you conquer do ni san conquer die opo sabi saba jinimre na etwamo e benifo no nye bia no mbetimi ayusu o ma de bi tije timamufo no ye be sre won fa no bi timi ko ria 5 cities ni e jeli no 10 years e ko di obi onye bia ni o chobo obi banki bi si e o tu bi so de ko bank ti e bia chiro opo ye jeli no 15 years. But obi atinye free fia ko bi fia kwa portrait ami ye kokko chira e hona o mampani ni flagbearer ne ho ahwan mu send amanfo mum ko konsoli no o send amanfo mum kokko hwe wo na ni ye ko ni na o ko wi abanche ne de opo sabi on de onye ni pa na
so onye popular on command the crowd
opo enye popular se mo opo but all also popularity aspect of the opo and yen bia be say
na me can the same say the okay me can the same because bibia no metumi aka justify I'm equally amazed as you. I'm equally amazed as you because I don't understand. I've seen somebody sending a message. Minua Bema, Scott Safo said I say I'm being emotional. I'm not being emotional. I'm being passionate. I think the right word to use is passionate and emotional. Tommy, you pointing on that. Nanka me say we are last caller. I'm a man for me. No be general. Yeah, bonita no musunya kwan kasa bi ne sorry so.
Yeah, the point na me making. Sa emrano edibi emrani ni biro. Ene ama mind mo ye de opo. Se obi koku ni nia onfa ho. Obi koku ni nia pa on pound and so adia na nke dey pass obi this kan ba kini ni akom so okunu and so no enye dey across 60 years across 15 years and the omo penyina etika if you bet me acho pin for the na kwa kosia manawo owo a ne afa akora ndi akokọ ya adia ye be ye nyesa ni ejai ma amene se wonko omaya yetinu no po so omaya no mpani fo mo na ensi fom no omo anhwe na niema e kosoro po e tokoso a omaya Ghana opo enye so ne etiere bi mu so na mo ka da bia me ka me se ne yesa akokoto aba opo me dey slow sense ameto ama na do dan Akufo-Addo the MPP Nana-Addo ne MPP mpanifo for mo na ensi fom no omaya no koso so ne esi ya opo and we the citizens no we will advise ourselves.
Thomas Boache from Nkrumah, all the way in Kumasi. Yankone Yankofa Raman, Infisunyan, Iria Nana Owusu, and so Atwa so Ediamai. Raman 1, mind you.
Yo, the international opponents now, the Airways commander, the great Airways Commander 1.
Yes, sir. Medasi Raman, Medasi. Thank you.
I'm a papa about Kupa and Kupon Kano. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be now. Opo, and then Akufo-Addo, Yatina Fi, na Oshe, and then Akufo-Addo na ni Bibia ewu. That's my Ghana, she uko to do tina fi kura nya do that na oba kopede andro ne namba de ebe foye opo emse binya no makasa bi so hwe enne ipa kuma aba o man we mu a eya weho eya sifim sanse ende sika obia sika hwepimfo a yakokukun yipimfo a ya cheno and ya yiniba and ya jasonko na se ti omo kwati pinfo bi eyiniba etwa ne ba na ba ko etwa ma ni kiri e de koye opo omo be mu na ti se na se ya kedesi wa buti ya ni pa ne kokoto a wati e na kana mu de fami no e condition ni e na mama command me what for to say free ya bomma namgumma no police na mo se mo kwa shemu kwa my Ghana na ye no se ka ni to kunkun no mpefo be kwa eni budio nti se kini pana ubo se omon kasa ku gwuram no mu wura pie se omo ye list mistake a ni panta bo mu ti se omo na small e pasa na kan kura pate wa wo yesi koku ni pano eye mawo uso awo tete ko bi ko bi wo yero ne mawo wo abusiafo kai se wiase do be dua e no be
okay do be dua no me twa Raman ya dase
ida so po Yakupon ka mo
ya dase na Owusu to asoma me
yeah opo na tena
I salute you boss.
Bibia boko there
Eradi adome ho ye pa obi a ye boss
just for penny mami
so for Joso
that's yeah baby amadu chole ya bigani Raman yeah men talk me baby aminia Raman evi no also ipa kumo we enya dia hotel to so Ghana
yeah
because un emoni papa for any fanzo to akra but any pre you na because of power to any for with all due respect to Papa for studio but on a more serious note, a for be behind this politicians, politicians, they are behind this. And I am here for one so behind this. And some of you move for them to see behind this. So what they are saying. But I need them know if you have to know no matter what who wants to go. But the law of karma works in every aspect of our life. This is the way you did not say who little who are tells the authority. No matter what, Abana will go and I will be chat. It didn't want because of it means only. It didn't want because of political power. It didn't say that it is some kind of unnecessary tension within the society. Said the Ebekma Abana ye unpopular. Because again, was the NDC, yes, Carmine, the so-called elder Owusu Bempah. He leaked it when I have 99% confirmed say voice, Oh, the because of power and also we the captain smart to a radio to say opening or pay a passport meaning or pay MPKQ or my could see or pay for a witness or pay for a while 8 months, 9 months all about the war. Now power open MP open 4 years, if they want one may have this or pay for it will see. Now me do MP no think I won't have to start for to be well. And can be this service some quite the same way. But them say I mean you to start on civilized ways. Yeah, a year before, not a year. They American say safety is personal. You as a person no NS or born by. Never say Ghana do not know. If Ghana who go baby and go further is to move. Now yes, Ghana you be a Ghana, be any just a Fananga, a Kunkum, a Kosana, move US or the Antisana, Mokradia, Mokradia, it's less than, but you want to know. Okay. That's why I say already. I say we don't go for some non-say. No, never boy on that. This is depending on Betty.
Yes, that's if you Owusu. Before is sorry. Famiko na last caller crack queen. I feel the call be about me for be me sami. Na you made no na. Yen sorry so. Before into 2 minutes.
Na minche na de nkakana yetu za that. Adawoma. Na ye ya kweki we street na ye ninti we mo fanke na kaka. Who say yes in Sunday ko see our. Yeah. The better is MMDCE so anytime you remember where you should be an America. So we not a politician because say young kona koye basabasa. Young koye didi young ko to 12 or young ko say yema. Said by yema a bay to me advantage. It's an Pacosa 1 or no Kudiana 2 million and a man in the 4 way. 3 when I'm for 4 way and son of the Kudia. Odo wansi nti onu dikan na yire de man na ebusan fo na de akire e de next na ne nam for na to asantan wo de akire why the fourth person na obeto aso nti na ne say nku no nku ne yire ne man nku ne nam for no na wa pe baby aka. That is what you are supposed to put in our mind because ye de akire you to the same politicians they player the yes be ka fa che duma yen fata. Just imagine that of you've been arrested because of MMDCE when you know the actual I don't know Sano, young comma, saying, oh, food in our Quaku, time of with ticket in Bono. Just look at it. Now, the Kobasa was said, which are 500 cities and 100 cities, even 50 cities in Pa. This one will say, Sani Pacono, so bet you am on Pank or the third state is no more. You think out to me find out the Papadiana. Dan so bet you are the movie you need. It's your best way you to know. The beer animal and here once and answer the thing, you would then make up a way I have to solve problems of Ghana. Let us follow those processes. Now, on the issue of Nipa Musi and answer for no calling me, it is becoming something else of Ghana. Now, Yadamia to say, I by new GP Ugusua, I'm robbery or tap on the mountain, say, or the cases outside the Sosana, you who have ever faso. But all the time, politicians say, oh, PBB, we are so for pay 2 million as for a best. Why do you go and kill somebody? About what is your for Papa, I know what you know. Wow, it's such a back with the button and go on in Niger.
Yeah.
And the one Kazanga, man was the wow 5 nights over now, open to me. Tobacco, I didn't know what you do about.
Giants and Funa, which are one engine of Banco.
but no matter the situation, you can now say yes, so what I say. You all know that will be a man for you. You all know so could be a man for you. What is a watch that you are on Sanity? It is the one who say, who put me, who put Scaria. This is your family members. What do you have to go and use somebody's family members? I'm in
that's about for you, sorry. Sammy, we are last call after you. I won't pick any other call. Nama can messages number papa. I'm in summary point there. Sorry, so yanko.
I feel no ever attempt to do papa make sure probably be and I'm sure and then some of the camayati. Before every day kind on penny, Ghana penny kind of coming charge for the Obiano. So the time somehow one probably I know to say Ghana for your minimal Saudi or Begima, the minimal near to my power for Boma Ghana, the Obia and then a bush for. You see, so every year we have a booty. In a short say, any man coming come away and but that dear Papa also saying your name, your manamo, only found you or Kuma Ghana. Upon and some way, they kind of any day. So a painful Yamiadum, yet in your rescue no life, the Bianya no, Nayan Koyida, infinitely. Because I send my echo.
Same Omo in the banner, Omo, there's a breaking news about Omo Chema Newoy, and Omaja Kwalano, no mama, a buy. She came without her child. Yeah, I feel no money.
The gym woman in Chelsea, to say, Nipo, the footman, of course, you say, Ghana, I'm not dealing. I'm not dealing with her. You were radio, so I fancy Ghana handle a guide, Manasseh. And then guide, you know, from University number now, Net 1 TV, Net 2 TV, sorry, because the TV actually quite said the politicians, lawyers, judges are so full big fossil. A kuma painful, a crumb of us, you, Mama, forest, many of them, you, Mama. Actually, and so Ghana police, they couldn't arrest them to go and show them that him for the more evidence. Yes, I believe. The picture I actually and Coco, the crab Barry, friends will be open for back. I see what doing, and the question is a solid animals again. And so Ghana police and to me and Cochisa for your moment, Cochre, but the crash animal and it is still continuing in Ghana. So now nobody is safe in Ghana because I have for the baby lawyer for politicians. You see, we are my plus and by record. Omo kind. Yes, you need no or be or back or not actually they don't know a packing our tongue. Ghana now me say Ghana a Christian country there now dear if we don't see it as such and it is a cry.
You cry we change the Sodom and Gomorrah for cry.
Of course. Oh, it's lawyer for them there. Let me say, another day, my video or no, Nikulu, or bad TV show, and Nikulu, I say, Emma, or Koya, Boshi, Rea, or see any the womb, no, so Papa, or Rea, the May womb, but no banana, where I feel the near job as a white, or so a Dr. Penny, so or the Kojabas body, into the womb, or Jikoya, baby, a Koya, dear my idea about the body, man, no, I'm Obana Bass, they all attacking the Kun, say. I didn't know money and then also your crew phone and some of the to be airtime. In Ghana and Casino, you say, you're done in a Muslim country, see done in a traditional country, see because we don't know what to do. But empire na yede yebebo, ye ni nyanko poni ni say yebe ya de nyina ya shende ni nyam. Yes, the Bible because nobody is safe in Ghana. And if you say any kind, so politicians you may yodium kukubi, koye say not a pokoya. Let's say a chill now so you be Mamenka when I'm from a music. Omudi, the friend is also for Owusu Bempah a call a grab by Fieno. Maybe to commute so. And Omokan Kasa or Johnny and this or your bound camera and a visit you visit Keben so poor. Bayana yet Owusu Bempah or Makan so Omoganidano. So, Omoganidano, and if your white were white is enough. Yammin free. Not a politician, be the so to pass a soft will be poco, the so to pass a cuckoo people be a dinner. The Unko Kununa so you won't near bar and Kaubo Kunana. So, in the beginning, Nancy say, Poyan, Yamabis, and I can kill you Ghana. And sometimes question I say, where did all these things come from? Is it because they send you because Nigeria for the good Ghana the Brinama Sabi attack to say Ghana? Where did all this come from? Upo yam sell man penny good for on for the Nancy from connect pension. Say you kum no po a yard I had dos for Ghana. Insecurity no a yard dos for Ghana. Yam person you do and penny for you go in Shamran, you go in 2 million or man penny Akufo-Addo. Only the for security issues in Ghana because you put it in December, 2 million, and yet, because the number most of the pension, and as I know, is here. Opo, with the Ministry King Kalusha,
Yammin Council, thank you very much. I'm here to me for a couple of messages now. If you're around up near, sorry, Jumedi. So, Alex Aqua, say good morning, guys. I'm watching you live from Shrewsbury. Yamami Alex Aqua, that's good afternoon, my people from Mame Abba. I see Alex Aqua say. I am now listening through Alexa. And he said, so to Alexa, more music radio, more holding down Lincoln Village. I must Munyan oh, the answer better Alexa. It be $20. Uto Alexa, no, I can say Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester. I know, oh, Boma. Yeah, it's Yamma man or Shrewsbury. And we say, I'm now listening through Alexa. Yeah. To Alexa, and it be $20. Cry, be cry less than 20. Now I can Alexa, play Unity Radio Worcester. No, now Obama. Nah, and also no. Tiema me Alex cry that say. Silas Ajman say. Good morning, Opo National Manucho and Reverend Asantibio. You guys are 100% correct. Our leaders are only thinking of how to win 2024 elections instead of putting measures in place to make the system work. Both the current and opposition government goal is their parties and not the country. It is very sad. Silas Ajman, my big brother, Nana Ahonze, say was Max Billion, Nana Bafo, our Canada. Also, good day, seniors. As a social worker here, there are policies and support for homeless. Most of these homeless people are due to drugs and choice. Homeless in Ghana are mostly due to poverty. Perfectly put. Max Billiam, that's what can I say now. Silas say, God bless you, my one humble man of God, Pastor Asantibio. Good job, Papa, and thank God for your love and work for humanity. So happy to see you on the show this morning. Silas Ajimai, and dear no Ebaye. Royal Quincy, special good morning, afternoon to my professionals and all our listeners and viewers. God bless you all for all your time, comments, and prayers for God and country as a whole. Let's speak and come out with the truth. Thanks. Thomas, and also happy birthday to our first president, His Excellency Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Rita Belfisi, or Sheyeng. Kwesi Usu say Nkrumah never dies, just that his big dream killed him. Kwesi Usu, Ohio. I greet you all. Bushafo Yada Kwesi. Max Billion, the SIDB by Free Canada. I would say, we cannot talk about tribalism in Ghana politics without speaking to the history and generation of it. History says great man J.J. Rawlings started all this. Mills also made a comment at Zerofia Oye during his campaign. Generation of NPP was Northern People's Party. Akan, especially Ashanti, are only tribe that entertain all and have jurisdiction of all other tribes like Musi Zongo, Anglaga, Junction, and etc. I know Max Billion at Dubai. Oti Boateng Jr. say great show by all standards. Keep it up. Oti Boateng Jr. that say Mami Aba Eddie Fin crying. Pantan Government Hospital no Juma. Mami Aba say journalism in Ghana has become some way be when they have the opportunity to interview politicians, they don't ask relevant questions. Non-fan-kwa. Mami Aba Echa Oni Pantan Abayin Hospital Juma Efu Rita Belfi say good to see you, Pastor. Giving your ideas. It's about time other pastors do so too. Yes, help the country become better. Sana abortionity here. Or many dia usubedi. Mami Aba say, Opo, the journalists in Ghana don't educate. And mind you, most of the radio stations belongs to one political party or the other. They only bring their own likes to either chastise the government or speak against the government and propagate their own selfish interest. The media is just not helping our cause. Mami Aba, you couldn't have put it better. we propagate negative news well. Rita Bevi said that's why the citizens of Ghana needs to get rid of this MPP and NDC. Scott Safesi Opo, you are getting too emotional about what the preacher said, but you need to hear everything he said. He was preaching about the act of giving, and hey, now Scott, sorry, act of giving is any act of giving. So for Charles Sekotia, Emma National Security, Nekotia Mafikasium, Naunya Samoa, Emrana Yuneni. That is what you mean by act of giving? Wow. Anyway, Scott also interpretation, no. He was preaching about the act of giving, and he illustrated that giving all the time to all, including the chiefs, the judiciary, the people at the top, always helps. How does that help? To the extent giving with the extent of escaping an offense? Say churches come as so for now udi boni emrana yineni, and Scott offers are giving. Okay. To the extent that even if you get into trouble, those you have given will help you. He is right, and it happens everywhere. It is not bribery, and he can't be arrested for that. He is not Ghana's problem. Ghana's problems are laws not being enforced. It's that simple. Anyway, that is your opinion, and you're entitled to it, and I respect that. Max Billion and Abafo says Ghana major problems are our constitution, religion, education, and tribalism. Most of the youth today are worse than our leaders. Kudos to my bro Manuchu, Kwaku Frempong, and Reverend Asantibi Opo National. Until we change Ghana constitution, Ghana will never develop. Max Billion and Abafo the Canada and Abai. Opo, kudos to Papa Osofo in the studio. He has done very well. I hope all his colleagues in the clergy will follow his footsteps and direct their members to propagate the good work of God and not just chase money. Mamia Batoast, Papa. I like all his submissions. Fantastic, intelligent, very intellectual. Joseph Adongo say, good afternoon, Opo, and your guest. Thank you for your wonderful discussions. Greetings to my reverend. God bless you, Papa. Mamia Basi, dry holiday, working, no party. Mama can chat. Okay, these are all the messages I could read on the show today because we already 2:23. My goodness, and I'm focusing news no crime high because and the holiday into news near just about 20-30 minutes. Papa, dear now DJ Kwana, yeah, sorry so.
Okay, when me that's it. Dear me DJ Ghana for ne say one who said Usha, there's desperation all over. Na me give this a solution is simple. Say I who say nipa kuta tumi nanso onnim se tumi kuta no na yede ne ye ne ompe. My advice to Ghanaians ne say the power belongs to us. Enti fi na ekọ obi an resolve say we will punish politicians when they don't perform. Enti say me to aba ewo amakom na politics mi party e wo ho ne NPP NDC hwan na se nipa no kɔ na wanya adwuma no a next time no onko biem se me to abama president na se okɔ na wanya de beboa me a me hu de nti a ɛsɛ sɛ ɔyɛ me fan na me san to abama no so na se until say yebetimi ayɛ sa then the power no enye ye dia so nti nipa nda dan na de tumi na ma omo nya power no a omo hura si achi
no more satisfied
nti ɛsɛ ye sua se ye bedi power no ye ne ankasa ye de be ye adwuma na se start se e punish wo mo a wo mo behu se power no nya wo mo dia. In fact meti ha empire me bone se ku ensi Ghana empire
ensi
empire me boa no
yeah
because your friend said democracy no, we must maintain it. Se soldier for bempe we are done.
Yeah.
You be sign about to say we jai ball.
Yes.
I'm praying say Ghana for better say power no woyen. At the end of every 4 years we are so powerful. Oh, no ye modern say ye be ye near free na da no so. Na ye be hwe ye ni aya sitenam ti said the president Akufo kan no hwe wa sitenam na de ato aba unhwe wo district unhwe wo tribe unhwe wo bibia hwe wa sitenam so enti say yes we will get the power back. Constitution ya ansesa no kura still because ye na DC president 4 years ya 20 hour there na baby you have to go and na mesra sofo no so say asore man no wo mo boni aye kan nyina dodo no akwa asore o
yeah
enti sɛ yɛanyere yɛn ho na yanjai prosperity message no
papa na mo so mo nka ho bi obi ba sorry dem no Oscar na ma no high seat.
It is wrong.
Nti sesi ama obi a person wo ti asori dem kro so iskani na ye ono na to nkunya we nyina ba ono asori dem ho decoration tu iskani na ono ye say ye ba afade ho ska ode ba ye ka ode ba sorry ram etimi ma position wa sorry.
It is good to give o ma de ye but say ye ti ason dem na enipa ye timi hwe sa ne ma no koso no na me gidi say the church has so much power to change the society.
Yeah.
So senka ye kan kure na ebeja prosperity message na sisa se obi ekwa asori a okope biribi
eze nkwaje message ni menka say be 1% of pastors na mo kan nkwaje asemo
ase nipa no ba obepe biribi
oware sembe ye
o mehwehwe
sembe ye o Ghana dia abekwa abrochiri eno na di wini omo nti o abrochiri nso so obusuafo ye nti so wonya sofo bi organo difo bi oso abinyo won na ebom ho ban na waju sikadi.
Yes enti ya spiritualize bibia enti sa obi ba ho na obepe mpaibo na obusan say we abrante we den o se menye hwe. How can you pray for obi a onko school oni adwuma na oni vision bia? How can you pray for that person to get wealth? Unti me mo sa ubo mpai ma say ni pan say onko di ya. How does it work?
Kadenze kopa adwuma ye adwuma den
sa enti nipa no ohia say wo counsel no wo kire no ohifa na ate ukurom ne he because mi kurom last say 2 years.
2 years ni
baby
no I'm say 3 years. It was before COVID.
Me so no asase na ye koko ni nyina sisi ayesre
okoye no baby na ye koko na ayesre
ni nyina ayesre
ase chesen
sa asase na say ahye koko na tete kwashi na wu na ye nananom nsa ase na mrante na obi anso ni ho a wodua koko
na adanisre
na adanisre so ho enti no obi ho a ote akura bi ase obetimi aye adwuma nya sika pa but opese obekrom
so as I understand one so a guy
enti that is our problem. Say you share around us there's so much that we can do,
but sometimes you don't blame them because on say social decentralization na me kan ye ko yi o kwa ukro bi so me re fi kro ni me bisa me brother ba ko akra new botiano na yere krum ni ho na ye ko yi o ho na papa me ko hwe kru no me say ukwa
yes
until me see ni particular wim it is such people say the so you free akra so bank kan bi obeba ba krom ha ye ti akraman for mpekru kesi people like the countries because they all krokesi mbia no ebi oho
yes
so bobi ho like to kra papa won bi da
and man yes
so it's decentralizing amenities no nyina is centralized
because
na the krokesi no kra na cause
we are not voting for leaders. We are not voting for leaders because say good leadership African ka abrofo besere na o ma ba ho. Especially country bit say Ghana na me start na me kan niema ewo oman we say nti no leadership na failing babia leadership na me bompa ye say ye ni mie na ye hu the power that we wield na ye hu ne the power na be hye nsem na ye holding accountable so na asore no so so powerful senka churches back together na ya sori etia government bia ontimi survive until we can force them to do the right thing. But until the church rises up, I think the church needs a revival in Ghana, a great revival.
The church needs a revival, but Papa Samu Apono, or see a problem. Hey, leaders, sign you off.
Look here, my friend. Our problem is our leaders. You remember our great-great-grandmother? Yeah, Central. Did she depend on World Bank? Did she depend on Abrofo? She didn't, right? And you change, Oduma Kuma Tradion Pong, Woso, Otutu Tata, Baba Bibi Baba. You don't stand up for your rights. Democracy means if you do not criticize your condition, you understand, you're a traitor to the nation. Go see the council. Go and see the people together. Dr. Kwame Naminimshi, he's there. Professor Dr. Mwasam Kwana Mishai, he's there. Dr. Professor Emeritus Kitwabiana Miredi, he's there. Nana Kuntumpo the first, he's there. Evangelist, Bishop, Asorisi Kwana Miria, they are there. They don't do nothing for you. We have no water. We have no light. Look, a small road they're building, they can't do it.
from Accra to Kumasi should be a 4-lane highway. And I'll build it because I know how to build it.
Kofi, I don't know. Kofi say I'll build it because I know how to build it. And the problem is our leaders. Sorry, so me come say Yammin ya dumwa. There are a couple of announcements. I was say yedi mamo na moshano so na yenu anuma dia to mania omo di juma no yetumi akwa akuja omo na Manucho Margarita. Manu, onim say roya esi wenye you. Nti wase wo na OMC. Adan Azre.
O say me benyewe.
Ayene baso ose opani a wanya ne ba bi koye Isaac ni afutu aka Charlie Jones. Yeah. Onya 74 years. Na busua ye nhihye se ye be ye no Saturday October 2nd. Na venue no eye funda ho. Nti ye be kwa kohwe emu no e wo Callahan and Faith Funeral Home. WORCESTER ha. Eno no ye Saturday 2nd October na Anopa 8 to 10:30. 8 to 10:30 and a viewing na Hope Cemetery. Ya ba be pen Krabre Hope Cemetery 119 Webster Street. Na eno no ye 10:30 to 11 a.m. Na fi celebration of life. Ebe follow after the barrier. Our Faith Evangelical Mission Worldwide, 49 Lafayette Street, Worcester, MA. Baby a ye aluta na otwe da baby a kanena basre for kwa asore no 49 Lafayette eho na ye be ye papa ye ne na okrum ha na wafim Isaac ni afutu aka Charlie Jones. Enti mama yenhye no so na 2nd October ye nyina yentumi enkonkotai busuachi na yenye na enye fe ya na obi okrum ha de bia metaka ya na ha adwen pa eti ye no so ede no sanso ena yem papa Reverend Nana Owusu Bempah Basre District Pastor Presbyterian Church of Ghana ose yem fanto adofo anim se ne maame Efrim ye maame Madam Florence Owusu Konadu na papa enhyehyeye ne abusuan enhyehyeye mu no nyame adomu a October September ne de toso aduonu enum September 25th ena nanka odi na otweda no ena no wa cancel nti yemfa ntumanim se October 2nd ena Basre Sofo ana Presby Sofo Reverend Nana Owusu Bempah ono so ne maame a wafiri mu no October 2nd ena Sofo nso maame eyie ebeba so ti moma yenhye no so na yentumi en prepare ye ho towards that October 2nd ena Reverend Nana Owusu Bempah enso ne maame eyie no so ebeba so sanso na ye maame Florence Jemfua Ajiman ye maame Florence Jemfua Ajiman ono so ne maame eyie a wotu ahyeda ye maame Comfort Adwoa Pokuya otiase enotiase diana dodo na ade fra no Adwoa Adwira ono so ye maame Jemfua yie no me maame Florence Jemfua na yie ebeba so anane maame yie na ebeba so October 9th nti moma yenhye no so na yenyina idru ho a itumi nkonkotai onachi na yemmoa na enye fefefe oyonko da no da bia meka eyie de ayenkojankoja ti moma yenyina yenhye no so ne dru a yenkotai onachi nkoja na enye fefefe abusuan ha na brebe mai kwan ma ene yede dwumadie ni nyina aba no awieye aseda PSA pa eko ede ma me papa Reverend John Asantibio so for the New Christian Baptist Church our Millbury ano ono ena ene oye special guest eba bebo adwumadie sanso ena as usual me regular guest Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mempemi ho asem Worcester Massachusetts and osan L Lizato Worcester's edition otenenka medi edi Noah Opoku Jemfi betumi aframe Opo National mena medi dwumadi ho chame adomdom ye na Kristo mani etenkwama ochena no panso another day ye no be hia na de foforo edi abro. Keep making Ghana your agenda. That is the only way. Together we can build a better nation we all aspire to see. Until we meet again tomorrow in there. Yademoko Peace 1043 na the news no ede atoamoso yakramo.
mo dwuma ba e dan mu na wo ba beda to be ko ba bi na bi no de ntabo